Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Oh, big stretch. Oh, your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Timberborn coming at you. We're playing on 1,000 Islands. Oh, also Green Danger Noodle is live. You must have they just went live. We're gonna go harass him and say hi real quick. Good day, Nedved. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you're doing well today, and I hope that you're feeling pretty swell today, and I hope that you are well today, and I hope that you're feeling well today. Okay, there's my whole song. I'm done. I'm out of energy. That's it for me. Good night. Alright, let's get to it. We're playing on Thousand Islands? Not Thousands Islands. 1,000 Islands. And, yeah, I hope you're feeling better? Doing alright? Hope so. I can't remember if you mentioned last if you weren't feeling well. Goodbye, have a wonderful time. I already went on their channel. They just announced they went live. I went on their channel, already sniped first and everything. Thanks, Green Danger Noodle. Okay, so this is 1,000 Islands. You can kind of see why the map is called such a way. What I've done is I've gone ahead and I've linked up as much stuff as I possibly could. I've built ourselves a very large water holding area. The problem is this water doesn't stick around very long due to evaporation, but things are going fine. We got 16 more days in a drought. We have plenty of water stored. We have lots of food. At the tail end of last episode, pun somewhat included, we've done this. We moved our residential area over to give room for more industry. That was the idea behind that. So things are looking pretty good. We've got a nice stash of scrap metal. We're sitting on not as many blocks as I would like, and that's fine. All this storage needs to get redone and cleaned up and stuff, but things are coming up Saramara, right? Things are coming up pretty Saramara. I'm gonna pause that. What can I put in here? Gears. I was kind of thinking putting some gears and stuff here, and then the piles on top to kind of condense our capacity for a little bit. How much lumber and crap do I have? I'm out of planks. All right. Well, I kind of ended that romance pretty quickly, didn't it? Well, no, I still could. Planks. Yeah, so here. There's that. Here's this. That's kind of the idea behind that. That goes away. You can be gears. You can be planks. Awesome. That's easy. So good. So good. That can go away. Now, how do this? I don't have treated planks. Not too sure how do this. I'm alright. Yeah, thanks for asking. I'm okay. Your planks, you can't be connected. That's fine. Planks. Yeah, this is gonna be a little on the side of awkward. No matter how we slice it, but it'll be fine. So there's that. There's a bunch of storage right there. Way more gear and plank storage. Is this planks? Planks. I just squeezed storage anywhere I could. Literally anywhere I could. That can go away. Not trying to do like mega storage yet, but at least something that's more than like, oh, you can store 50 of a thing. Well, that's dumb. Explosives, where are you at? There you at. So, boof. Bad water? How are we getting oh, we didn't start the bad... We started the bad water. We didn't get too far with the bad water, though. We gotta get a little bit farther with the bad water. Bad water. What? Farther with the bad water. Good. I'm gonna have speech problems the whole time. And that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened this weekend, but this weekend I have been exhausted. I don't know if I ate something. I don't know if I talked to someone and they were like, "How you doing?" And I'm like, "Good, how are you?" And they're like, "You're exhausted." And I'm like, "I'm not." Powering down. Void exists. Thank you very much for the support. Always appreciate a lurk. Hope you have a delightful day. Either way. Oh, thank you. I will do that. I have a coffee I gotta finish here. Oh, that's good scrumpy. Thank you. I did good on the coffee this morning. Let it steep just long enough. before I put it in my face and I went until it was gone. Because that's how I eat things. I'm very embarrassing if anyone took me to a restaurant. What do you have? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to make it disappear. All right. But it's near your face. And it's gone. This requires... Oh, gears, which I don't have. Right. So our industry is still kind of shot until we can get a bit of water going on. What do I need for... Oh, I blew up all my labs and stuff, right? Because I was too busy relocating everything. Pine tar. Let's see here. How many days? 5.9. Dang it, man. All that lumber's gonna go away. Bad noises. Alright. What if we say stop planting stuff and let's put pine here instead or something? Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. This is still being a thing. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know what I'm doing. Tapper. Little tapper shack. I just need the tapper shack. I just need the pine tar. Whatever the crap it's called. Stop. And stop. Okay, cool. So I need the tapper shack so we can get the sap. But I want to plant trees. Yeah, I'm gonna plant the same trees back. Actually, our lumber's looking really good right now. I don't think I need to waste it because the thing I'm worried about is this is kind of an undefined amount of water, right? It's currently keeping our food stocks stocked, and I don't want to tap it if I don't need to tap it. When our industry was, I guess, non-existent, when our industry was just a sad puppy, we really needed it, but I don't really needed it anymore. That can get removed. Put the industrial stuff near the industry. Wow, big brain think, right? Thank you, get that. Let's see here. Can't really build on top of the barrels per se. But I would like to do this. Eric the GM, good morning, good morning. It's fun to stay up late. Good morning to you. What else? Ham sandwiches? What else can you store in a warehouse? Is it just ham sandwich? Oh, the pine tar. Whatever. Kita Joe, welcome. It's Tripsy, welcome. Oh, goodness gracious, the whole party's here. Fantastic. I did mention a moment or so ago that this weekend was a little rough on me. Not feeling top of game. Which isn't the end of the world, but just a fair note. If I need to take frequent breaks, that is kind of the vibe. So, I don't know what I ate. I don't know what I did. I don't know if I talked to the Lich King, and they were like, hey, it's a lot of energy you've got. And I'm like, thanks, it's one of my best attributes. And then they just powered me down or something. I don't know what happened. Not top of game equals best content. Yay! So if there's frequent... I need to be back in a minute. That might be a thing that happens on the regular, just a heads ups. I don't feel sick, but going into my symptoms would not be appropriate. So I'm going to phrase it like that. It would not be cool for me to explain why I'm not feeling well. But I'm not feeling well. Like, I feel my energy's fine. If anything, I got some bad focus. Oh, so normal. I have the normal amount of bad focus. And I've just been sleeping like an absolute dead man. Yeah, I've been sleeping like an absolute dead man. Right, power. Can't do that because planks. Alright, so we're plank locked no matter what. Hopefully you're doing alright, Trips. This needs planks. Dang it! Dang it! Oh, that's fine. That'll give us time for a sap. Okay, so we're waiting on enough tap sap for the observatory, which needs, I keep forgetting, 500 horsepower? Oh, 200. Oh, the number cruncher takes like 400 or 500 or something. To which case, I'm going to put it right here. So it connects all this flammery together. So, sorry. I'm moving this one more time. One more time. It's almost like RimWorld where you keep, you build a thing, and then you're like, nah, re-roll it. You're a master crafter. You can make better. And it's like you're waiting for a masterpiece thing, or, yep, re-roll it. Feel how emotionally devastating that would be to the sculptor. I made a jade, onyx, wood, plank, steel, tungsten thing. Aren't you proud? I am. But it sucks. Do it again. Oh, boy. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, we'll do a little cleanup here. Yeah, the idea is we're getting away from this whole... What? Oh, that'd be good if I use the right thing. We're getting away from this plantation style, considering I don't know how much water we have available, so I'd rather conserve what I don't know when I don't need it, you know? I don't really need any more trees. We're on 800-something lumber, and that's getting kind of low. Oh. I don't know how much is that? 16 cups of water? 2 pints, 3 quarts? I don't have the slightest idea how much water that is. But we're still good. I won't need to pump any for water stuffs. I think I'll need more storage though, believe it or not. Yikes. More for the store. Yeah, we're good for another 8 days easily, but it's like if the next drought is another 5 days longer or something. Yeah, there's like no water in here. Right? Oh, now you won't let me go down. Alright. Oh. It's like X-ray clipping in It's like X-ray clipping in Oh, yep, it's gone. Okay. In Minecraft, right? Where's my stream streak? Did we crash? I'm trying to think what might have happened. I don't think we crashed. Oh, I didn't stream yesterday. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. Did I? No. No, yesterday and Saturday I didn't stream. I was having recovery days from whatever I'm recovering from. I might have too many beavers. Shut that off. Well, no, that's probably right. 14's gonna be enough for the industry and the water. Yeah, Friday we crashed. Yeah, Friday the internet flat died on me. So that might be counting it as a separate stream. Also, HatDatSat, their graphics card died. Was it Saturday? I was watching their stream and their stuff just died. Oh, hey, Kuna. Age 9, perfect. I want to get the like young workers so that way they stick around a little bit. I don't want to name some old ager and it's like, hey, your name's Kuna, and they're like, I guess that's my final word, Dad. It's like, well, that was short-lived. We're up to 17th? I don't know what number we're on. 7. The whole chew. There we go. I was trying to type crew. The whole chew. Neat. His piece. So his GPU died. He then like during the stream he flatlined. He rebooted the stream. Came back like I don't know 3 minutes later and said, "Well, that was weird." And he said the monitors went off, but the game was still playing. Like he could still hear the audio and everything. He's like, that's indicative of the GPU just failing. And then he's like, we're going to roll it again. And he's just going to keep going. And that's not the first time that's happened. So, like, him coming back and just starting, you know, we're just going to keep on going. Like, makes sense. That's a real determined dude. Makes sense. Then it happened again, like, I don't know, 15 minutes later. And then he tried a third time, and he's like, it's not coming up. I think we're done for the day. And that's, yeah. So I think he's gonna. I think he said he was gonna pack it up, send it out for repairs or a new one or something. I wasn't too sure what the plan was. But yeah, that's the idea. I feel real bad for him. I think he's a really great streamer. Also a really solid dude. It feels bad when, like, bad stuff happens to good people. Whoop. Okay. I highlighted too much. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, thanks. Did I accidentally kibosh anything else? Oh, this can go out of here. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I don't know how the situation with that is. I don't know if it's a warranty thing. So he sends in the card. They do what's called an RMA. What is it? Return Material Authorization or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but it's like saying, it's kind of like a return that you're like, hey, this is busted. So you send it back to them with proof. They test it. Then they send you a new one. Or they're fixing the old one? I'm not too sure what Tat's situation is. All I know is that sucks and it's not fun, and I hope the best for him. Because, like I said, they're a good dude. Would not wish any badness on any of that madness. Do I have a way to get down? No, I think I blew up the stairs. Because I want to build more power. But I don't really want to do it when it's water time. Yeah, I just keep rolling. I don't think I have a way to get down to the bottom floor. Okay, water is still sticking around. Honestly, like I said, I thought this was going to get drought. Oh, there's very little left now. You can see it. It is sticking around, but not for very long. Some places just exchange, others repair, others refund the money. Oh, that makes sense. I forgot about, like, just a flat refund. I'm hoping the process is a quick one. Like I said, Hat's a solid dude. So if they pop in, just, give him a friendly hey. Let him know you care, kind of a thing. Died from contamination. Well, if you just gut that, that'd be great. Cool. Work for warehousing delivery we deal with RMAs all the time. Oh, okay, cool. I think I've only had to really deal with an RMA twice. And it went really well. It was with hard drives. Whenever I buy drives, I try to buy them... For any project, I try to buy them staggered. So in case there is a fault in a specific model run... or a serial run, or whatever the crap it's called, I get drives of different runs. I haven't had to buy drives in ages, also. Can't afford drives, so that's an even easier piece of the conversation. But I've had to do RMAs for that, and those have been pretty straightforward with Western Digital. Sorry about that. What's up, LG? I do want to know what's funny. I wonder why people are going over there to eat and not here to eat. Weird. I didn't realize how much time passed between your last stream and now. Oh, that's cool. I think I streamed on Friday. So it should have been just 2 days. Oh, no, it's cool, it's cool. It's cool. That's another kind of weird phenomenon when you're unemployed like I am. Is time dilation is its own thing. It's its literal own kettle of mess. Because knowing when, like, oh, hey man, how'd it go yesterday? It's like, well, what happened yesterday? Oh, I thought we hung out yesterday. No, dude, we haven't hung out in like a week and a half. Oh, my bad. That happens to me literally all the time. Yep. That's also like with job applications. So before I stream every day, I put in job apps. Oh, thank you, Katiana. Appreciate it. Woohoo indeed. Also, I'm still missing my Mega Man there. That's frustrating. Here, for my own sanity. Boop. I'm gonna put you up there. Up. Nope. What am I holding? Yeah, you go up there where the thing is. There. Now I feel better about it. What was I saying? Yeah, so every day before I stream, I do job searching, job hunting, and whatever. And so, like, whenever a scheduled thing happens, like, hey, we'll have a meeting or whatever, we'll have a phone interview. I've got to put it in my phone as a calendar thing, and I've got to do a bunch of stuff because I'm not going to remember what Tuesday is. Yeah. That's about all I had. So, yeah, good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Things are peaceful on the front. Kind of nothing for me to do until I get power back. What did I title this one? More projects? It's project time. Which is funny because this episode started with me doing nothing. I think I moved some storage around and that's it. I literally can't do a dang thing without planks. Oh, that's good coffee. Alright. For big projects, the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to stockpile a ton of planks. Actually, I could get started on that. The first thing I wanted to do was... Let's see, we got bad water. Oh, the science matron, which I'm going to need a lot of planks for. So planks are the order of business right now. If we get that maxed out, that'd be dope. We're going to spend however much time we have in between right now and the next event to do metal, explosives, all kinds of hoo-ha. And let's just get folks in facilities. Metal. That's explosives, which we're not going to have a lot of. Okay, so we have right now how much water? 1,000 water out of, let's just say 3,000 for really easy math, right? That drought period was what? 17 days? So we're probably fine until 23, 24 days of drought. That's probably where we're at. Just for the easy math. So I will want more capacity, but it gives me some good feels right now. So there's 5, 7, 8, 9. Okay, everyone's booked doing that. You're doing that. You're doing this. These trees remained fantastic. Oh, I love it when the richness comes back to the planet, right? Look at that. Oh, so good. It's like it never even happened. Of course, this takes a while for it to fill, considering how deep it is. We did lose food production, but it looks like we're full. No, we are not full. I will want this third farm to get built, or to get working once we have more water. So it does take about a day for it to all get filled in. It's still flowing in very nicely. Okay, cool. No problem. What can I chill out on? That. Yep, I want that water topped off. We can still grow food for a while, but I can't do much with the water. We're going to set this to a 20-hour shift. Just the first day or two so we can get ahead of some of this plank stuff. You're making gear. That, you're doing that. Building needs power to operate. Is it not connected on the side? What? What kind of butts are these? What? But that's okay? Alright. Whatever, man. I don't even care. Now I don't know how to get back there, though. Okay, I guess we're doing this. This looks like caca-poo-poo pee-pee water that I don't want really any part. Yeah, it does. Okay. So we'll have it ready for the next drought. I'll just do this. And then I'll just rebuild it. Ah, yeah. Thanks. No! It's just some logs. I'm going to throw it away. Yeah, logs aren't the problem. It's the everything else that's the problem. Oh, oh my god, I'm so stupid. I did it again. do you know why the power didn't connect from the other side? It's because the building's not real. Oh my god! If I took a moment to think about a thing, this wouldn't be an issue. But I don't. I just don't do it. I super duper don't do it. Yeah, no duh, John. Of course it's not going to get connected. Why? It's not built. Well, now I got a cute little visual aid here for whenever it does get built. Yeah, what are we gobbling up all these planks on? Hey, thanks for the hydrating stretch. John is super... And here's the thing. This is like the 15th time this has happened. This has not been like our first occurrence. This is not like Sherlock Holmes Elementary, my dear Watson. Oh, based on logic and fact. No, it's because I'm dumb. As super duper not the first time that's happened, and it's super duper not gonna be the last time it's happened. Stay safe, don't do drugs, yeah. Thank you for the hydration, much appreciated. Not deserved, but appreciated. Alright, so we have 2.3 days. All of our water production is at maximum Hojo. In terms of relative speed, it's all at maximum Hojo. So, if we could get this built first, and then I'm short 3 people, I don't really have the heads to spare. Those can stop. That's 2 I just freed up. And we've got the one over here that's not even online yet. Good, good, good. We don't have bad water, because that's not built. That can stay paused. This is going to be paused. I guess I'll just do that. I need planks and gears. Do you need a co-pilot for your stream or what? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, probably. Yeah. Alright, I guess... Oh, we have 8 kits. Maybe that's a good sign that we have that many kits, but... We've got a bit of a population weird spike going on. Okay, if we could get as stacked up on planks and logs as much as we can, that'd be awesome. Looks like we're going to successfully get our water cisterns refilled, which is also awesome. But also, like... there's no way I can afford that. 0% chance. Nil. Oh, we got logs for real. I do want more water, though. At least one. Keyboard shortcuts they've added have been so good. There was also a hotfix this morning, and the hotfix had... What were the notes? Just a little baby hotfix or something. I gotta find it now. Hold on. Just a little hotfix. It's just a little hotfix. Fix a crash occurring when you delete a construction site or rubble while a beaver is going to them. Please don't make them angry like that. Just let them do their job. And that's the hotfix notes. Oh boy, that's excellent. I love that. Yeah, it looks like we're actually going to stockpile on some blocks. That's cool. We're not going to stockpile nearly as much on everything else. That's alright. I'm going to keep an eye of this. It does not look like... Oh, there we go. Just saw it. Yep. Just saw it starting to recede. So I think I've captured a bit more water than I normally do. Looks like all the water is full. Excellent. We're gonna have another real weird neutral time. How long is this one? 19 days? That's also not a problem. Not a problem. We're gonna run out of water though, so I don't want to add more food production. But this will allow me to add more power production, so that would be cool. We got an ad break kicking off in about 30-ish seconds, folks. Friendly reminder from your old pal JMegs. Make sure you hydrate. Sound like an old-timey process. Oh, make sure you're doing the hydration there. Slaps knees. Yeehaw. Alright. Let's get this going on, because these only require wood, logs, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 might sound like overkill. 4 is definitely overkill. Holy butts. Green Danger Noodle with a hydrate and stretch, and I'm gonna return the favor. Poof. You didn't see it coming, but you probably predicted it. Predicted it. Okay. The other thing we could do is when we really get power going, if we really need more, we could just build platforms and build this up. I want to do a little bit of dumb math. What is this, 50? 120, 240, 340, 540. You're just not going to tell me? Okay, it's fine. What was we at? 540, 840. Let's call that at even 900. And these do how much? Oh. 4 technically would be good if they're running at full tilt, but I think they run a little light. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, that's something that can be done easily. This doesn't frickin' matter. Something of a pitter-patter, because none of it frickin' matters. Oh, hello there, Cobalt. How you doing today, man? Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're doing swell, and I hope you're doing well, and I hope... Oh, God, 80 planks. I didn't do the math on that. I didn't do the math on any of this. Also, it's gears. Do we have gears? Of course we don't. Okay. We'll get there. Stuff will get done. Believe it. Where's my building core? There you are. Oh, you're already maxed. Okay. You be maxed. You be maxed. I think that's good on water for now. I don't want to pump any more, so this can kind of get more of the action, I suppose. I'm good, just at work, waiting for slows. City pipelines. CICD? I don't think I know that acronym. My brain just told me it was city, but that's not quite right either. Okay, we might actually be able to get some bad water this year. Continuous integration. Oh, okay. Continuous delivery. Okay. Neat. I don't think I've heard that acronym before. The problem is I need planks if I wanted to establish a farm. This is not going to get built, so don't worry about it. It's not going to get built in the time frame that I need for it to be of any effect whatsoever. Jenkins, Travis, GitLab, or GitHub runners. Yep, that's fair. Yep. So it's another 16 days of me doing kind of nothing, which is sad, but all right. We've doubled our power infrastructure when we have it. This is where I'd put my power infrastructure if I had any. Explosives would be great. I'm just gonna pop this on. We got the workers. The power infrastructure is there. More workers would be great, but I don't want to afford more workers because I don't think I can because of my food budget. Explosives are going to be a big help. We'll be able to widen this out and store more water passively. Then we could talk about food storage and food, aqua, whatever it's called. It's not hydroponics for this faction. It's called aquatic farmhouse. Yep, I knew I'd get there eventually. Did you do your deep pump reservoir plant? No, I haven't had the money for it yet. We've just, at the tail end of last episode, pun somewhat intended, we moved all the housing up here to get more density and more happiness, and then we doubled down on industry. So at the tail end of last episode, we just got all that built. So now it's just been rearranging, but my industry hasn't been able to run for more than 5 minutes. So I've been kinda also unable to really build up anything new. We just got bad water pumps readies? Pumps readies? Good. Good English. We'll get there. And we just finished the explosive plant buildings. So I haven't really been able to do anything really. We started the session with a drought. We had 3 days of water and now another drought. And until I get our new tech facility online, I haven't really been able to monopolize anything. Can I even afford the new power plant, if that's what I wanted? No, not at all. So the idea of also maxing out this power a little bit is to build us one of these. And maybe doesn't super matter where. Could, right here? Yeah, oh, cleaned it up real hard. Yeah. This will cost a little bit of extra plank. But if I could get this online, yeah, there's a lot of space. Also significantly more dense, especially with the carrots. I think we were holding 1,600, 1,400 carrots, and now we're holding 4,000 carrots. So we're looking a lot better for longevity's sake, for real. Oil, things are going well. Yeah, thank you for asking. How are you doing? Did you get a jog in today? Hope you got your trot around the lake. Hope you had a delightful time with it. Oh, I know what took up all our planks. All the dumb beaver statues and bullcrap I placed to get our average above 10. Why 10? 10 is what gives us our next tier of working speed for an additional 20%. 20% is a massive percent. And before we were bordering at about 10, but I wanted to get these placed so we got a little bit higher than that. Tired, no jogging, gym today. My poor noodle arms are exhausted. Aw. Still, good effort. I'm glad you did it. Glad you're able to hit the whatever. The weights, the machines, the resistance bands, whatever. My personal philosophy when it comes to working out is as long as you get there and try, even if your try is literally 3 minutes, at least you made the effort, at least you went there, at least you gave it a go, right? There's been a lot of times when I've woken up in the morning and I'm like, I don't want to hit the treadmill. But my rule is you gotta at least touch it, right? You gotta at least give it a little bit of a push. And then I'm like, okay, I could do 5 minutes at a steady pace. Sure, I could do 5 minutes. And then it turns into I put like a TV show on, and so I'm catching up on anime or whatever. Just chuck it on and then just watch it while I go. And I'm like, oh man, that was 15 minutes, and that is 15 more minutes than if I did nothing at all. Weights are so boring, I'm making no progress with my arms. I've gotten my back and core stronger, though, which is nice. Less back pains. That's awesome. Yeah. I'm really happy to hear that. That's excellent. It is excellent. I'm really tempted to crack open the debugger and just put this to 30x speed, because there's, like I said, kind of nothing for me to do. We have 12 days. I might as well do this. I'm chopping and replanting. It's going to take 12 days for them to grow back anyway, and 7 days for the pine tar to return. Might as well. I'm not touching any of this, though. Yeah, might as well. It's going to take me long enough to make the gears anyway, so I might as well hop chop it and get it done. Yeah. But you can kind of see when they're ready. They look like they're sweating lemons or something. Like, I don't know how else you'd express it, but it's cool. Are you supposed to chop the trees you try and tap? No. You leave them alone. And the way it works is it has a growth cycle. So it's 12 days for it to be mature, and then another 7 days for it to produce the tar, sap, whatever. Yeah, they do look like pears, you're right. Because my drought is 12 days, and I need gears, I need water for my power plant to make the gears. So I have like a 12-day period of nothing going on right now anyway, because I don't even have the power to make the gears to build the thing. So I'm just going to chop the whole thing down, net myself a little more lumber, replant them right away, and then in like, whatever, 10-ish days, I can kind of get back to getting onto that. But yeah, I'm in no rush right now. Just have one beaver running a wheel. I mean, I could. That is very possible. I don't wanna, though. Considering this is hard mode, I probably should be giving much more of a care. My first thing I want to do, though, is I want to bust a hole in this thing real bad. So I need 2 sticks of dynamite, and that'll just add way more water retention, because we're shutting it when we have bad caca-poo-poo-pee-pee water anyway, so... What's not to like? Hey, thank you, Crank. Delightful for that. It's a delight to... Oh, hang on. There he is. there's the subscribed. Oh, it's a little slow. Oh, it's fine. Hey, welcome. Thank you always. Thank you everyone for your support and everything. I really appreciate it. Even if you're just here to lurk and whatever, not say a word, hey, awesome. No worries. You're here to chat, you got some questions, anything I can answer, let's chat it up, let's figure it out, right? We're all stronger and smarter together. That's kind of my vibe. So thank you all for hanging out and everything. Well, that's how you're going over there? I mean, that's fine. Here. There you go. Does that help any? Kind of. It kind of helped. We are past the drought issue of these pine trees, so that's awesome. Yeah, This seems real weird, like I'm just doing nothing, because that's kind of what's happening. Our food is going up. Yeah, good. I would like to get into different foodstuffs. Ideally, we'll get to a point where we have enough planks, and I'd like to start making smaller grouped farms. Yep, there's the end of that. Now this doesn't need all the workers anymore. Boop. Let's go ahead and get that other thing built that I want. This. Oh yeah, I didn't decide if I wanted planks and place it here, or if I want to figure out something over here. I think I'm going to waste as much. Planks putting it there anyway. What would it be without a cranky old fart? It's kind of what you need in every team dynamic, right? Probably. Just some cantankerous character that can't come to terms with the way the world has become, understanding it in a way that they don't like. I've had pets like that. I get the vibe. Just need to fight about anything. Well, I don't like food anymore. All right. Okay. You know what? It's too early for this. Oh boy. This conversation happening at all. It's too early for this. That kind of a vibe. A real strong sad if we're talking about like Homestar Runner and strong bad vibe. Well, I don't like food anymore. All right. Right day, but it is overcast AF. But it's supposed to get to 50 degrees Fahrenheit this. And if it's getting that high this fast, it freaking tells me that it's going to be a scorcher of a summer again. My age should show everything I've learned. The trouble is I can't remember any of it. Yeah. In D&D, as you age, depending on your race, elf, gnome, whatever, in general, your strength and dexterity and constitution go down, but your intelligence and wisdom go up. But it's like, I wonder at what point becoming senile happens. Then it's just like, who are you? I'm your friend. Did you bring me a beer? I did. Well, then you are my friend. Good stuff. Homestarrunner.net.com. Yep. That stuff is still kicking around. They're still making new stuff. I gotta go check now. Star Runner. Why do search things not show you the latest thing? I never understand that. One of the most recent load date. I want to know the most recent. You uploaded? Oh, here, let's try this instead. Ah, there we go. Okay, you have to go to the channel, then do it. 2 months ago. Or something 2 months ago. Yeah, neat. Interesting. That's all I got. End of conversation. That's all I had about it. Homestarrunner.com. Well, I guess I do have some more. Homestarrunner.com really was popularized, I don't know, 2003? 2002? 2000, right? Like, that's about when I was in college. It's always nice to pop over to memory lane once in a while. Yeah, what drives me the most nuts is using YouTube. So here's a fun bit of rant. When someone leaves a comment on one of my videos, I like to comment and reply to every single video someone sends me. I like to. If it's, hey, great video, I'm gonna thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Sometimes I get some negative stuff, sometimes I get some positive stuff, but I like to reply, make sure that folks, when they leave a comment, it's acknowledged, you know? But anyway, when I get the notice on the Creator Studio on my phone, what happens is I get a little snippet, and then I open it up, and then it shows me the full comment. My rant really is, like, when I go and check my own video or a comment sent to me, again, on my video, I get ads. I get 3 ads every single time. The first one is unskippable. The second 2 are skippable, no matter what. And I'm like, man, as a content creator for your platform, you think I'd have diplomatic immunity and I wouldn't have to see ads from my own video. Nope. That's fun. What else? Also, when I view a video of my own, and I go to the video by clicking on the comment, so it takes me to the video and brings up the comment. The comment also is at the bottom of ads, so I gotta scroll down of my own video to see my own comment. Just like, it is really annoying. Like, I get why people stopped reading, like, the description that I put in videos, because I also put a description in every single video, even if it's a little blurb. This episode of Dragon Ball Z, we're gonna fight Frieza, or just whatever. Just like, so I put in just something, just so that way there's like a little bit of uniqueness to every episode or whatever. So even that, like, I tried to find something I wrote. I'm like, I wonder what I said in the description, because this was a video from like 3 years ago, and I'm like, I don't know where the hell they put the descriptions now. And the thing is, that's also where I put the, if you want to get a hold of me, reach out to me on social media. If this is a business inquiry, here's my business email. Nope. Long gone, friend, long gone. Oopsie. Hey, friend. Hope you're doing well today. Uxie, have you heard about Hat? I think you might have been there. Doing good, thanks? Excellent. I hope work went well. I'm alright. I'm feeling a little achy-shaky for no real particularly good reason. Not sure why. Not sure why. I heard, yeah. Yep. Hoping to hear good news about the RMA process. I've got a really dumb story about a graphics card I had ages ago. Work has been good. Nice 8-hour shift today. It's almost as if the platform is the place where we are the product. Take the backseat. No, for real. And if there's any new platform, I'll check it out. There was one that was really interesting. I can't remember the name of it now, but you could migrate your videos from YouTube to the platform, and I tried it. And I really tried to make special content for it and everything, and then they're like, we can't compete. We fold. And they folded up. I can't remember the name of it now. Ah, crud. I'm sure there's been plenty of competition in that realm. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. But if there was a platform that was, like, more user-friendly, I would absolutely also upload stuff there, or just exclusive stuff there, or whatever. Like, I'm not swearing allegiance any particular way, other than I have stuff there on YouTube already, but I have all my videos. I've saved every single one of my videos for the last 13 years. So if it was really a, hey man, why don't you come over here? The usability is good. The UI and the UX is decent. No restraints on upload duration or whatever, because I do have some 8-hour marathon tournament videos in there. Yeah, I'd scoot. Sure. One more day. Plenty of carrots, plenty of water. Yeah, it's turned out, you know, as expected. So, throughout that duration, these are almost to be mature. Yep, 85%. Yeah, easy. Oh, right, my dumb video card story. So, this must have been a 680? Wasn't a 1080. It must have been like a GTX 680 or something. Or an NVIDIA 680. Something. Anyway, what happened? Oh, their GPU died. So what I did with mine was this was in college when I was living with my flatmates, and my GPU died completely. And so I went, and I'm like, hey buddy, I'm not gonna touch your PC, but can you do some looking up for me? Can you ask Jeeves some stuff? Can you metacrawler me some stuff? Can you find out? Well, this is probably when Google was around. Yeah. I was like, can you figure out if there's anything I can do with this graphics card? And my friend came across a forum conversation about someone putting their GPU in the oven. And I'm like, what in the hell is that going to do? And they told me the forum post went like this. When a GPU breaks, what can happen is the circuitry, the individual lines of copper break. A channel just snaps. And the idea by putting the GPU in the oven for a certain temperature in a controlled environment is that you're just getting it hot enough to slightly remelt that copper. So very slow up in temperature, very slow down in temperature. You treat it like glass, because that's how you temper glass. And that's what they were saying about it. So I did that. We found the directions for someone doing it, and we tried it, and it worked. My GPU lasted about another month or two, and then it snapped. It snapped for real. And you know when something snaps for real is when the blue smoke gets released. I could almost hear it in the distance. I hate you, John. I'm like, I know, but you were a good friend. Thank you, graphics card. And then I had to buy a new one. But it was an interesting little experiment because the logic seemed really sound at the time. It's just, yeah, you're just hot enough to melt the copper to get it back into the channels, and then no problem. All right, I'm not gonna fight that. I mean, the card was dead, so I can't break it further, right? I remember when his GPU died for the second time playing War Thunder, PC just turned off and didn't turn on anymore. I wonder, this might be a weird take, but I wonder, Uxie, if it's because Hat usually plays on the, like he's got like a 4K? And he's uploading it to as a 2K? I don't know if that means like slightly more wear and tear or what that might mean specifically, but I wonder if it's something like that. I wonder if it would not happen if Hat did it at 1920 1080. I'm not saying Hat shouldn't do that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what the answer is. I still had y'all on 20-hour shifts. My bad. Still, I mean, I'm hoping they get it figured out. I like Hat. A good fella. Okay, carrots are good. This might be ripe for the tapping. Now we're gonna leave that be. Okay, we're gonna get this built. Hot diggity dang. Get us some sappy tappy. I still don't need more lumber. Like, we're good on lumber for a while. Beaver is injured. No! Okay, but we have power though. Holy butts. How much we talking here? Woof. Could also be the GPU. He has the parts at very high. Oh. The parts have a very high rate of failure. That also could be, yeah. I wish I could be more of a help other than speculative. Honestly, if I could, I would just buy him a GPU and just send it to him, but no freaking job. I'm applying for everything. I have been applying for everything. I've been applying for CEO positions I'm never going to get. I'm applying for entry-level stuff I'm never going to get. Like, I am an applying machine. Want job, will travel kind of a vibe. Alright, so when this gets built, we'll have research. Then I'll be able to research the bigger stuff, the bigger wind turbines, and maybe be able to build some sort of a power infrastructure. Now, do we have... That's 400. There are some geothermals on the map. Yeah, the technician he sent it to before said it's common on these cards to fail. That's unfortunate. How big is this thing? Oh yeah, it's the wide guy. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really spend it on anything else. There's a couple components like to fail, and you have 3 of them so far. Yikes. You think with all those returns, the company that he bought it from or whatever be like, you know what, just take a fresh one off the shelf. Just grab a fresh guy. No worries, Uxie. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Much appreciate, much appreciate. Yeah, for real, for real. For real. For real. Shift this over. I do want a big income of lumber right now, even though, again, I don't really need it. This game very much congratulates you on being a pack rat. 100%. 100%. It congratulates you. It gives you the golden star of pack rattery or whatever. Yeah, this game absolutely congratulates you for stashing away stuff, which I'm very happy to do. You know, for the benefit of the beeves. Can I click on the explosives thing through here? No, we're janky. No, okay, that's fine. I can see that I have 34 explosives. That's fine. To which case, I want to do the thing I said I wanted to do. Bad tide is fine. Bad tide is fine. What's the highest criticalist thing to do right now? The highest criticalist? Probably... I do what I said I wanted to do. Can we get top priority on this? This? And good. I did research all of that. That goes away. That'll be a nice little water spot for us to store more resources. Top priority, please. Very high. Also very high. This dude's going around anyway, so it's not like it's a loss. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? Bunch of dudes got injured. What happened? Bad tide is still fine. Bad tide still means we're producing resources. Our industry looks good. I'm happy with all that. Our water's mostly up to snuff. 43 planks. Pause that guy for now, too. Oh, I can unpause you. Thanks, mates. Kablam! Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Perfect. I don't think I saw any other water reservoirs that we could treat that way. But But yeah, if anything, that's more water that can slosh back. This stays fresh a little longer. Yep, cool. And then, can you get to everything? And not. Okay. I'm gonna need this guy. Now? We'll see when we get that far. Because you guys also can't now either, yeah. There. I don't think that'll help anything, but there. We're flat 0 on everything. That's unfortunate. I don't have any spare workers, so I will want to unpause a house. I was kind of hoping we get a little farther in terms of food, but I'm not quite there yet. That's a lot of metal blocks already, though, so that's cool. And we have planks, and we have gears. Hot diggity daffodil. Diggity daffodil. Take a while, don't worry about that. Yep, just bust through this as quickly as you can. There's a lot of carrots we can still harvest. Red tide or bad tide is going to feel a lot like our regular setup. Whereas I'm not going to get new water into any part of the system, but... oh yeah, industry can still thrive. That's why I want another hit of these trees. This might be something that's really weird to be excited about, but I love how vibrant the blue is. I don't know if that's like a weird thing to be excited about, but I really like it. Yeah. A little higher, too. You know what we could do? We could trash all this and put levees instead. That's something we should absolutely do. Because we're still leaking a little bit. These are levees. These were dams. Yeah. But these can get removed. We can eke out quite a bit more water, I think. Oh, these are also dams. Oh, because I didn't have the research points, I don't think. I think that was the issue. Okay, that's about to get ready. Keep an eye on this. Block out the caca-poo-poo-pee-pee water. The blue is really good, yeah. I'm glad it's not super shiny. And that's good, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad it's not like super duper shiny. But it does look really nice. Okay, so now we're going to spend a chunk of time getting gears and... oh, we got our first tap! Yes! That speed skater that won the gold medals is from... Kewaskum? Where's that at? Wisconsin is such a place that you could almost make up city names, and it's like, yep, nope, that makes sense. Though after, like, you understand a little bit more of the Native American heritage that's around here, a lot of the names make a ton of sense. But if you're not from around here, you could just say, oh, have you ever been to Wizzawaza, Wisconsin? It's like, where's that? It's like, it's near Waunakee and north of Milwaukee and south of London. Because London is in Wisconsin as well. Building unstaffed. 4? Come on, what happened here? Okay, I want such an emphasis on industry right now. We're making some jumps. We're making some risks. Making risks? I mean, kind of. Not far from either of us, a little closer to me. Yeah, that's fair. There's a lot of places like that in Ontario as well. Odd mix of First Nations and European names, yeah. There was a meme or something ages ago. Someone wrote up, they were like, did you know you could travel the entire world in one day? And it's like, what? And they did a roadmap of Wisconsin and Illinois or something. It's like, yep, if you get in a car... That's why we're long, people. We have research. Yay! Sorry, I interrupted myself. I know, I do that sometimes. It's called excitement. The hell's that? Oh, they did a chart of Wisconsin and Illinois. And they went and they did, yeah, there's London, there's Berlin, there's Athens, there's Farmington. My favorite town name ever that feels like it was named after someone that went from round there. Here is French, Native American, German. There's also a lot of Norse. There's quite a few friends I have that are from, you know, Norse heritage as well. So that's awesome. Almost every high school has a football team called the Vikings. Fair, whatever. Almost every grade school and middle school has a football team called the Cardinals. Okay, cool, fair. Sports aren't my jam. I don't care. But if ever, like, I talk to some parents or something, it's like, I've got friends that have kids or whatever. It's like, they talk amongst themselves. They're like, "Did you see our game? Yeah, the Cardinals really killed it." And I'm like, I don't know which team we're talking about, and that's just me being out of the loop. I don't care. I don't want to feel involved. It's fine. It's sports. It's cool. But just like every team has either Cardinals or Vikings or Norski. You got a little more north. There's a high school that has the Fighting Norski, and I'm like, I don't know what that is. So, all right, that all gets shut off. Don't need that running anymore. It feels a little taller now, even though we're just at the beginning of this drought. But it does feel a little taller. We're good on water for now. And I do have some spare workers, so that's good. Industry's running, research is running. Explosives? Mr. Torg would be pretty thrilled, I think. We're gonna go ahead and kick this on. But yeah, very German, very French around here as well, for sure. 100%. Alright. It's just now it's a ramp up period. We've had 2 cooldown periods, now it's a ramp up period. I can actually do some industry while we're waiting. I'm leaving it at 16 hours. Oh, we could talk about the next monument, 3000 science. I think I want to talk about that. What are the next wellness things I care about? Hello? 15. That's very attainable. 22 less attainable. 17 less attainable, but one more wonder would probably kick us well into the plus on that. Yeah, and you're kicking out an amount of science? Oh, we built the right amount of power plants. This was perfect. Producing 12, requiring 11. Easy sauce. Yeah. Yep. Oh, bunch of folks screw up. Look at that. That population crash is going to be not fun. And we're still coming around positive on carrots. How much sap we got? 76. Dude, one run of that paid off nicely. We'll do another run or 2 of that. And that should take care of the sap we need for a while. I could use more planks and stuff. Oh, nope, we've got some storage. 100 gears? Man, that stuff is coming up Saramara. Can we talk about the next Bigum storage? 80 planks, 60 gears, 30 metal. We could chuck one of these there, and that should take care of us for a really long time, right? I think I said we were at what? 13, no, it was 24? 25 days of water? But that was our population before I added new beavers. What? Let's invest in ourselves. Why not? Oh, there's the Builders Union. Frickin' army ants. Love it! A second here, I'm gonna nix this and move it over. There's that second. That was easy. Let's do 3 more. Have this. You can have priority. Thanks. You can always pause that stuff later, and the flags don't cost us a dime. Sir, not even a dime. We're at 100 explosives. Awesome. Now, there's a couple things I wouldn't mind to do. Right off the jump. Just do it like this, thanks. Okay, this actually goes down a ways. But I don't have extract, and I'm not going to have extract for a while. But right off the jump, I wouldn't mind if this lasted a bit longer. I think maybe something like this will help. Just a little more passive storage kind of a thing. I think that's an easy thing that can be done that'll net us a little more longevity. Can you hit all that? You can. Okay. It's fresh water, so you can really just take your time about it. No big deal. Okay, you got that scrap pile I left. Awesome. Yeah, we are definitely working through our lumber, that's for sure. When this hits another level of maturity, I think we'll do a straight cut. Can you reach everything now? You can almost reach everything. Okay. Stockpile phase is looking real sharp. Oh, I didn't do a shout out to... Oh, shucks. I got lost in my own whatevery. Green Danger Noodle. Green Danger Noodle is a friend of ours, and they are also playing Timberborn. If you'd like to see a different perspective on how the Timberborn game is played, would recommend Green Danger Noodle for real. Or really real. I got them open on the side. I always like to... Not that kind of noodle! Don't eat a snake, Nedved! That's how your insides go bleh. There are certain snakes are fine to eat, probably, but... Alright, that's all loaded up. Cool, that's ready for business. Awesome. How's this coming along? Yes! Perfect. So we're probably not going to see a really big impact on this cycle, but the next one we should. What did I need for science for that next monument? 3,000? Yeah. But I also want this. I do need paper. I didn't build a paper thing yet. I don't know how I'm going to build a paper thing. What are the contact points? Click on the side? What if we remove one of these for now? Oh, it's so awkwardly shaped. Boo! Dislike. Alright, that's fine. How about something like this? Please get that out of the way. Yeah, I can chill like this for a while. We'll build a nice stockpile of paper. Each wind turbine requires 30? Alright, that's not bad. And it's just logs to paper? Yeah, sweet. Sweet. Wheat. And for storage conversations, that's something like this. 'Cause it's dumb and I hate it. That's why. Ooh. I think boo or boo-earn? Boo! Alright, what if we just continued the rich tradition of just pasting stuff down the line? There. Simple fix. Okay. Now, the ultimate plan I'd like to do is I'd like to connect all these islands some way to make it easy for us to expand power. I think that might be a fun project. So it would be go all the way down to the bottom and do some tunneling around. That tunneling around will pass power in between each island. So if I decide, oh, I'd actually power over here, we're not setting up this infrastructure over and over again. We would just be pushing it around. Now, the other thing is, I don't think buildings... Oh, well, buildings would be affected by water. But another idea... I'm going to pause the game because they can actually get here. We could do like this. Levy, 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 levy. Right? And then vertical power down. This would be a bit expensive. Vertical power shaft. Yep. Sure, thanks. And I'm not going to unlock it because I want the monument first. But it would be like this. And we could use all this space for as an offshore energy grid, right? So that's another idea. I like how this game seems somewhat simplistic on the outside looking in, but when you get into it, they're like, there's a lot of cool stuff we can do. We could put the wind turbines right on the farm to maximize space, right? Oh, the other thing I really wanted paper for was this thing. Yeah. And I need paper. What are you missing? Oh, we're doing the explosives first. That's why. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Almost 200 pine tar. Awesome. Dies in 12 days. We've only got to deal with 6 more days. Wunderbar. And I'm too impatient. Here we go. Nice. Yes, that's going to keep that damp for a lot longer. A lot of standing water here, too. Oh, right. The other thing I said I was going to do, that I was totally going to do, that I almost forgot we were going to do. Boof, 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 beef, 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 beef. Okay. This is more important than the other stuff I wanted. Yep. Yeah, the whole, we need to replace these dams with levees. Because we're losing, like... I think this gets set to like 6.5 or something when we build it. And that is the same height as a dam. That's 0.65. That looks about right. So if we're only keeping it to 0.65 and not 1, we are losing quite a bit of water. But I'm hoping everyone busts their tails up here, get this all cleared out. We put some levees in the way. Call it a day. Yeah, this won't take long. And this is all just lumber. We have the lumber. Not a problem. Okay, we still have 3 free workers. Wunderbar. I don't know why I'm saying that so often now, but whatever. It is what it is. That goes away. Yeah, this is great. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, just keep that fresh all the time. Easy for more farms. Super duper easy for more farmland. The only thing I'm really missing now is the drill, but that's going to take a while. You don't win friends with salad. Oh, dang it. Oh, it's gonna be one of these days, is it? Yeah, probably. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. I keep checking my who is live because I do legitimately want to see Hat in that list. You don't win friend. Dang it. I spaced out for like half a second. You're alive? Oh, thank goodness. One of us has to be. Freaking one of us absolutely has to be. Nedvid, are you streaming today? Start talking you up a little bit. I'm 1 unit of... Oh, I see. I'm 1 unit of live. I am a live. one unit of live. One of us, one of us, one of us. You will be hot jams. Hot jams. Are we actually full on planks? Holy butts. Awesome. Yeah, chill out on that. Gears have to keep running for a while. Oh, we got the 3,000. Hey, look at that. How you doing? And I would like this, probably like here somewhere real annoying. That's for more regular storage. Yeah, something right about there would be great. A real good foundational level of stuff is what I'm looking for. Dragon Green, hello. Give a bit of a shout out to Dragon Green. They are also playing Timberborn. Boop. There we go. And like I said before, it's always really cool to see different perspectives. It doesn't matter if you're fresh to the game, if you're an old school veteran, if this is not your first horse and pony show or whatever. Like, it's always cool to see different perspectives of how different folks play. So if I could give any advice, check around. See what other people are doing, see how other people are playing, that kind of a thing. I need this built. I need someone to come in here and whack on this thing with it. Thank you. Knows how to play this sort of game, but I do enjoy watching. All good. All good. More of a statement for all games, really. But yeah. I follow you. And it's a delight to have you here, Eric. It's a delight to have you here. So if we get this built and enjoy, what was it? 17? What was I aiming for? 15. Yeah, for another 20% production. 12 and 17? I don't think we'll get to 17. But we'll definitely get past that 15 threshold. Much rather grind in a Minecraft mod pack. No worries. Rather grind in a Minecraft mod pack. Rather grind in a Minecraft mod pack. Rather grind in a Minecraft mod pack or lie in the morning. That is a tongue twister right there. Go ahead and shut all that off. I don't need more scrap, and I could use the workers. I think this is going to work out real sweet. Grind for another stars in a Minecraft mod pack. Grind for another stars in a Minecraft mod pack. Grind for another stars in a Minecraft mod pack. Or lie in the morning. I don't know the rest of the words to that song legitimately. All I know is lie in the morning. I don't know if there's other words in the song anyway. The legitimate song of it. I have no idea. All right, stockpiling paper. We're gonna burn through all these planks. Yep, we have. I think we'll have enough. Not more than enough, but we'll have enough. Aw, thanks, guys. Appreciate the dancing. We are full of pine resin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That kicks on. This kicks on. We're actually quite close. So I left our water alone on purpose. We have enough. Yeah, around that 23, 24 days is when that was going to be a problem. Now we'll just let this all flow out. Should not take too long. Yeah, we still had plenty of water in our I guess I just keep calling it passive storage. But I'm going to let that all do its thing. We're in no rush for everything. We're not quite full on explosives. We are full on bad water, though. Which is fine. Stop that. Yep. We got everyone a-cutting and a-cleaning and all kinds of stuff. Ooh, yes! Awesome. Look at him just so happy. That much fire next to that much wood makes me hella nervous, but if you want to call it a monument, fine. Whatever. I'm not going to tell you how your society works. It just might work a little better not on fire. Hey, 17! That's the number I wanted. Oh, Oh, that gives us 5 points. That is so, so good. The whole shoot! No, Kuna died! No! They lived so long I forgot I named them at the beginning of the stream. No, Kuna. Well, if they Kuna was hear me again, I'll name another one. Alright, that's getting chopped, that's getting chopped. We need to get our reserves back up. Industry is still running. Kuna 7. The whole chew. Which I thought was funny, because the beaver name. The entire chew. Is that a chicken? Oh, it's the tail end of the weather vane. I looked out here and I'm like, am I having Minecraft flashbacks? Is that a chicken? What's going on here? Alright, and gaboosh. That's levies. That's now all levies. This is levies. We should actually be holding quite a bit more water. Or to point also, it would not surprise me if we had a little bit of spillage. You go to, let's say, 9.5? It would not surprise me if we had a bit of spillage. You're at 1. Looks like that pressure normalized pretty nicely. And it's a drought. Oh no, bro. We do need to work on water. The shift just started. That can shut off. It's always chickens. Isn't that the thing? It's turtles all the way down? Here it's chickens all the way down. What you got there? Subatomic particles or what? Yeah, it's just chickens, man. I don't know why you're wasting your time. Microscope. More like chicken scope. Yeah. Okay, the other thing I wanted out of this whole chain is this. The large water pump. Which is gigantically good. But I don't have... Missing some stiff. How do I get power somewhere else now without cheesing the rest of the system? Well, this is kind of what I was talking about before, is we should either put industry somewhere else, or this is where it'd be really cool to start building out that whole water thing I want. Building the wind turbines out in the water. You know what? This right here would actually be a really good spot for more power and more everything. Yeah, this would work the treat, actually. Oh. That's new. Did I miss that before? It actually displays the power now. A little more power now. That's dope. Yeah, man, hit me up with the good stuff. Do we need 250? I think. Now, we're going to have a drought real soon. That's going to be another problem. How much do I want to invest in this? I can always get the materials back. And lumber is cheaper than gears and planks. Am I fine with this for right now? Or bite the bullet and do wind stuff? Not in super duper of a rush to get this product. I think I'm okay with it. You're probably a pile, aren't you? Yeah. And you need planks? Yeah. I would not mind this thing. Brr, 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 brr. Thank you very much. Or chicken noise, right? Brr, 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 brr. Aw, sad chicken noises. Oh, you can connect to that because there's no logical link. Got it. And now it's time to hit Green Danger Noodle with a little bit of the hydration as well. Hydrate, fool. Boom. I just like to go pop around and just be like, hydrate, 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 you know? I'm very confident, like, there are probably some streamers that are like, oh, there's that freaking John guy again. Knock it off. But I'm gonna do it. Self-care is important. I'm gonna do it. Not gonna like me for it, but I'm gonna do it. We are starting to run a little low on foodstuffs. So what we can do is we could, if it's at least 4 days, we could easily pop in here, do a ton of carrots, and move on. One of the things I really wanted to do, though, was expand this, maybe. Can you reach that? You can reach this, but you shouldn't be in the water, right? That's the deal? No water? Move that. Oh, ad break. Oh, snaps. Alright. Gotta pay attention a little bit better. Not be in my own business. I keep getting in my own business. And I keep forgetting. Oh, right. I remember why this is a thing. Right. This is set up like this because these trees are genuinely in the way, which is a little annoying. Can I get this on priority? Thanks. This is a fair chunk of trees I'm gonna get just for free. Why not, right? Okay, there's that. You do a little cleaning up on that. Oh, I need to place the flags. Duh. Well, nothing's gonna happen because I didn't place any of the flags. Duh. And I think I dropped the ball on that. There we go. Yep. Not too terribly, maybe, but not great. Okay, this is gonna run for about another 8 seconds, and then we're done. Yep, that was fast. Okay. Pause, and you can pause, and that's all getting cut. And we don't need scrap right now. Now, what is our... Holy crap, 27 days? Whoa. Yikes. I did not drink as much water as I should have. Oh, shoot. Okay. Not the end of the world. Close, though. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, that got. So, can I get this on priority? Is it literally like 1 square too far? Yup. It is. It is annoyingly 1 square too far. Oh, come on. Can I place it like here and it's fine? Okay, hold on. I gotta get this stupid box out of the way. No, I wasn't done with you. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm gonna assume something here would work. I actually don't need this guy anymore. And we're not planting trees down here anymore, so I don't think I need any of this. Okay. Now happy? Yes, now happy. Good, good. And then I don't have any idea how far this... I might need another one there. And then maybe we can get it over there. But we're going to use this for farming. Can I get some priority on that? Thanks. And then... logs. Okay, that stuff just needs to get built. That's fine. It already has most of the materials. I'm really thankful we did this whole thing. sir, yes, ma'am. I have that. You can have that back. Thanks. Okay, so now let's see if we can reach out. Even if we can't, I want to leave the pylon there. We frickin' can! Da-na-na-na! Legend of Zelda noises! Da-na-na-na! Yeah! Awesome! Dude, that is the straight sauce right there. Love it. Place, go, 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 go! Hi. Connect. 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 Okay, really, really far away. I get it, but I'd like to set up some farming here in some regard. Speaking of which, we need that to go down a level, something like that. But like maybe right here is just straight up carrots. This will cut down the movement time quite a bit. I don't think we're gonna plant anything in here anymore. That can go away straight up. Cool. Oh, those two got built in a hurry. Do-do-do-dang. Cool. Alright. Extending our reach. Nothing to do. Oh, yeah, right. Thanks, mates. I'm gonna leave that ladder there. That goes away. That gets boofed. All paused. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so we're still pumping water, which is fine. Yeah, very soon we're going to have no water to be pumped anyway. Once this gets built, we can start doubling down on... Thank you for the hydrate. Absolutely. Turn the favor real quick, shall we? We're gonna stretch. Hydrate. I am the hydration fairy. And you can tell that I'm the hydration fairy because I'm overweight. Due to water retention. Haha. That's not why. That's not why at all, but... Hey, if I can play it off, I'll play it off. Why is your character arc weird? Well, how you doing? I'm JohnMegacycle. How's it going? When this water disappears, that's when I want to rush this. But this does honestly feel this is lasting a lot longer, even though I'm pumping all the water like crazy. So I said we were at 23-ish before I added the big tank, but that's also before I added 9 more kits. How are you thirsty? Just open your mouth and go gum. And there you go, you got it. All the water. All the water. Almost full on paper. That's dope. Oh yeah, we have 13 dudes not really doing much. Okay, but we should have enough for some farming, right? I have enough for... I would like 2 or 3 farms. Right away. Yeah. Something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Go crazy. Is the Haulers Guild full? It is. Excellent. Edition. Little dicey, but we're doing all right. Now, another project that would be really cool is if we could start isolating more of this area. So the problem is when we have a drought, this just spills out and it's done, right? So maybe not a levee, but some dams would save a lot of water if we wanted it. Or we do levees and raise like we do over here, and we do a double control kind of a thing. Let's just do a quick mental math check on how many resources that's going to take. I want... There's 120. 48, so 168. 168. Okay, 230. That's fine. I don't have that right now. When we start that project, I want that to be, we have all the materials, go, 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 go. But we're not quite there yet. Freaking skerdaddle. This extra bit of dynamite is actually really pulling it for us. This is excellent. Yeah. I have 23 days of kind of nothing to do again. Oh, boy. I guess just plant... Yeah, just keep getting more stuff. We have enough sap to tap. I'm not in a rush. Yeah. I think for our first foray into hard difficulty, this was a great map. I think if we didn't isolate ourselves, this would have been a much more painful experience, but I think this is working really, really well. I wonder if folks are feeling like, oh yeah, well you sealed yourself off, of course it's easy. It's like, yeah, I used all the tools I had to my advantage. Done! Oh, so we have that over there. This is another thing I wouldn't mind to seal off. Just seal it here. That would extend some of the farmland. I'm not tapping any of this at all. But this could be where we get a lot of our pumped water instead of using the main basin. Like I said, like, when I first looked at this game, I was like, this game feels kind of simple. I don't know if I'll really enjoy it. But as I've gotten into it, I'm like, man, there's some levels to this. There's some layers to this. All the stuff you can do? Yeah. And I have seen other streamers. Like, I have seen... There it is. That was the cue. I've seen other people play. And it's like, everyone's got a different take on everything, right? Like I say, when it comes to gaming, it's always cool to see what people think is the higher priority. What do you believe is the highest priority? Are you working more on food right now? Are you working more on storage right now? Are you working on, like, what is the go-to? You don't really get to experience that unless you really dive in and watch other folks. We're going to do that. We have enough workers. And as a lower priority, we're going to get this cleared out. I have 14 blokes not doing much. There you go. Get that out of there. We could get easily 3 harvests out of this. Yeah, I would say 3 harvests out of this whole thing. Easily. No problem. I might extend it further. We'll see. Let's get this stuff planted first. Builders Guild is full. That's full. Yeah, okay. Maybe I need another Builders Guild. And there we go. Yeah, we'll easily get 3 harvests of carrots out of this. We're not critical for food. This is just gravy. When we're done, when the drought is over, we'll decommission these. The crops will just die, whatever's available still. Or it'll have like a couple days for us to pick it. To pick whatever's left, and that'll be that. But yeah, trying to invest where we can. Okay, so we actually got that all planted really frickin' fast. I'm sticking to carrots because carrots are pretty quick for us to propagate and harvest. So let's just keep going. I want to make sure we're tapping this water supply and this water supply and not this. I want that to run as long as I possibly can. But I don't know where I don't know where the streams cross, you know? Okay, and I have enough workers, so I'm just going to leave it be. Yeah, at a minimum, we'll get 3 harvests until maybe the water disappears. But we'll get some good grub out of it for sure. Man, almost doubled our farm area. That's been cleared. This is going to be cleared by tomorrow, no problem. Still sticking at that 16-hour workday, because I really want to keep Odd happy. Odd happy. Oh. And get that last guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice. Get it all cleaned up. Now, we do have a little water here. I could easily throw down an oak forest over there without any consequence whatsoever, I think. How much more does this have? 12 days? Oh yeah, none of that pine is gonna stick around. So maybe what we do is let's do a little bit of this action. I'll detonate that when we have more water coming in. I don't want to mess with it too much right now. But there's a couple of stuffs we can do. I now have only one free worker. Sag. We have a lot of stuff in farming right now. 18? 18 of our workers are just doing foodstuffs. Oh, you guys are... Yeah, that's where the workers are at. They're working at a pump house that can't pump anything. Womp womp. We have more than enough water for our needs, though, so no worries about that. Fine, that's fine. I do have some materials. What's the biggest to-do? I think this is probably our biggest to-do. How do we get over there that doesn't stink terribly? Honestly, this wall was pretty superfluous, so we could knock it all down if we want. Oh, why didn't I push that back by 1 square? Ah, it would have saved me effort. It's okay. We'll go like this, and we'll just get a bunch of trees on the way, right? Boof. Done. Easy cake. Not a dessert guy, but it's really hard to say no to easy cake, right? When you don't expect cake to happen, but cake happens, you know what I'm saying? You go to the office one day, and it's like, man, I didn't get breakfast. I'm really tired. I was up late working. Don't touch me. Coffee's not going to save you from my wrath. Don't touch me. Kind of a vibe. And someone's like, hey, there's cake in the break room. It's like, really? Is it someone's birthday? Yeah, it's Jeff's birthday. Yeah, happy birthday to Jeff. Look at that. Happy birthday. Yeah, easy. Someone like hands you a plate of cake, and it's like, I don't do desserts. But it would be rude to refuse, wouldn't it? It would be uncouth and rude to refuse. Well, I mean, birthdays only come once a year, right? Easy cake. So whenever I get resources like almost for free, I want to build my way over here. There's lumber, there's lumber, there's lumber. This is almost the definition of easy cake. It works real sweet. What are we building right now? That's... Oh, I think they just finished... Yeah, they finished planting all the explosives. So we'll get all this. We'll do a little island hopping. Oh, I can't build a road on a blockage, can I? No, I have to own it. I have enough lumber. We could build this up a bit on the way. Another thing I thought was going to happen was, as we were building this out, I thought it was going to go too high and slosh over. That was my original thought, so I built it too high, which I don't have any regrets doing. I guess that was it. I don't have any regrets doing, but we could block this up and force this to be too high to get more water in the system if we want, but that would also flood my farm, so maybe not. There are options. There are options, and I've got nothing but time right now as we're waiting for this to finish out. Oh, there's some wood right there. Okay, what's up, Chief? Do something like that. How many days? 17 days. Awesome. Let's get rid of this so I can control it. And boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boo. Yeah, go ham. You can get that, can't you? This is going to be a little annoying, but we've got the lumber for it, so I'm not worried. Let's do a little cleanup. Yeah, beautiful. Look at that. Done. Okay, you got the stuff. Good. I mean, why not? It's literally on the way. I'm gonna not do that because there is still some lumber to be got. I don't know if when you do this, I don't know if it means, hey, come pick this up because it has a deconstruction thing on it. Good wall should keep the barbarians out. Is that a Civilization reference? I love it. One of my favorite quotes on a Magic the Gathering card is, "Your friends aren't the ones that teach you to build high walls," or whatever. I think it's a white card, now that I think about it. Probably a 1/4 wall or something, or a 0/4 wall or something. I don't remember the specifics. Maybe not? Too far away from the district. I thought y'all could work down an infinite amount. That's why I was like, yeah, have at that thing. Okay. Well, not too sure what to do here other than move this over. I guess if I'm not going to take it, that's fine. Yeah. Not a problem. Boop. Thanks. Yeah, I wasn't going to really raise it anyway, but it would have been nice to have it. So let's see here. This happens. And I don't need to cut all this, but I am a little low on lumber, so I don't really mind it. What I wouldn't super mind is something like this over here. Yeah, do a little island hopping. Rockin' Robin. Island hopping. Okay. Keep y'all busy for a hot minute. Yeah, probably plop it over here or something. It looks like we're already getting our first harvest, which is excellent. Yeah, we're doing top of the charts. Yeah, top of the charts on everything. It's perfect. We're gonna run out of planks. Sad. That's okay. Thank goodness otters can float. And beavers. I don't know why I just called it an otter. Where's my coffee? Oh, right. I drank all my coffee. Brr, brr, brr. That goes away, thanks. Good on tap, and we're good on the sap. Yeah, so this is going to be, ultimately... Get up here. Otterborn, he makes a huge flotilla out of the sea. There was a game like that I got a key for. Flotsam? Ooh, I can't think of what it's called now. But I got a key from the developer about it, and I said, thank you very much. Unfortunately, like, I don't think I'll have the time to give this the attention I want to give it. So if you want to take the key back, I totally understand, but I don't want you to... I don't know how the whole key structure works. Like, you're the game developer. I'm sure you could just chuck a million of these, but if there's, like, a quota, and you only get 100 keys or whatever, use mine somewhere else. But it did look really interesting. I gotta find it now. I want to... It's not Jetsam. I think it's Flotsam. If I spelt the word right, Flotsam. Yes, it was. Yeah, for the 1.x. Yeah, and I said straight up, whenever I get a key, I always like to be really formal and direct. Be like, hey, thank you. Just to be clear, it's not that I'm not interested in your game. It's just I'm not gonna have to, because I was in the middle of Minecraft. I was in the middle of the Minecraft Techopolis, and I really wanted to finish that. Also, welcome, Quad Bit Brain. Delightful to have you here. Boop. Boop. Okay, that takes care of that. That's all gonna take a while. We'll put this guy, like, right here, and then we can start working on this other project. Man, for drought season, we're doing pretty well. And that water line looks like we could easily get one more harvest out of this without it being a fuss. I don't know if I want to attempt another harvest, but I did say we could get at least 3, and that was based on time, not necessarily the water level. I really love mobile base games. And if anyone has any recommendations on mobile-based games, let me know, because those are my favorite. Um, I've beaten Outpost Infinity Siege several times. I did speedruns on it to show that you can beat the main game in about 40 hours or something. So this is one that was a lot of fun. You build an outpost, and the outpost moves with you throughout your confrontations on the battlefield. There's another one I'm playing right now called Phantom Brigade, which is very, very akin to old school MechWarrior Mercenaries. I've really enjoyed Phantom Brigade. I gotta be in a certain mood to play it, though. I've only got like 6 episodes of it recorded, and it's gonna be a long game, and that's not a bad thing. It's just I've got to be in a real mood for it. But it has been a real blast. But if anyone knows any of these games that are like mobile base, let me know. I'm always asking, because I do really enjoy those style of game. Hat Dat Sat. Oh, thank you, Kuna. Hat Dat Sat. Let's get another Kuna, because the other one went geborked. Hat Dat Sat referred me to a game, but it got bought by Ubisoft, and it is locked behind some DRM thing, and I was like, I don't want to mess with Ubisoft. Kuna the 8th. Kuna the 8th and the 8 Rings of Power. Nope, okay. There's that. Kuna 8 and the 8 Rings. Sounds good, Nedved. Enjoy your workout. Sure, yes, sir. We spent officially half of this drought harvesting. Our food is at maximum. That drought? For who? For whom? For whom the drought tolls? Yeah, that's how that Metallica song goes in specific, sure. For whom the drought tolls, time marches on. For whom the drought tolls. We might be able to get another plant and harvest. That's actually pretty dope. Trying to think of another game like that, now that I'm really poking through my library right now. Yeah. Phantom Brigade, Outpost Infinity Siege. I haven't found a lot of games that match this genre. But it's one I'm happy to play. Heck, I think I've done like 5 or 6 speedruns of Outpost Infinity Siege. Oh! Another one's, of course, Volcanoids. Volcanoids. We beat easy mode in, what was it? An hour? No, that's too fast. We did speedrun easy Volcanoids in like an hour 45 or something? It was really frickin' fast. But yeah, that was a lot of fun too. Yeah, the build a base and take it with you. I don't know what that subgenre would be called. It would be called just base building, right? This kind of base building is also a lot of fun, but I do like the whole... There's nothing really permanent about an area. Areas are just go, loot and shoot, and then move on. We need more carrot storage. Can I afford more storage? No. No, I cannot. Yeah, this is all reserved for more housing. Then I was going to do more storage here, but I don't have the planks to get up there anyway, so meh. Meh, with a side of meh. That is almost out of water. This can stop. Cool. And yep, that's already paused. Excellent. Oh my goodness gracious. Sorry, I'm just yawning all over the place. I'm feeling alright. At the beginning of the stream, I did mention that I was feeling kinda, not sick, but not like, one of a high constitution. I'll say it like that. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Nothing terrible. Nothing terrible. Are there any more dynamite projects I want to do? You know what? We could just start building our farming district like we usually do. I guess I don't super see why we wouldn't do that. I'm going to give the game a pause real quick because I want to see how this is going to look. So if we pop the water... Well, I'd have to raise it if we're going to do it down here. All right, yeah, never mind. I was thinking just start cutting chunks like this out. But the thing is, every time we have a flood, I'd have to go put the farms back, because the farms can't stick around. Yeah, alright. Just getting a little impatient, maybe. What do I need for... extract? Ears metal? Not that much. I do want... this guy. Yep, thanks. I haven't messed with books yet or punch cards. Process papa paper-related goods. So books are in here somewhere. I thought. Ah, knowledge books. But the punch cards must be for bots? Ah, it's a boost. Okay. Got it. Yeah, we haven't messed with bots at all. And this is our, what, fourth? Our fourth run of the whole thing? I think bots are going to be really, really important on a hard mode where I cannot afford more people. But more specifically, if there's a lot of dangerous situations that I need to put our beavers into. I just really haven't had that. At most, we get a little sick when we mess with building the rig for the bad water. Yeah, for this guy. But like right now would be the perfect time to build it, and then we're done with it. Then I never really have to put up with sickness anyway. How much is that? Very expensive, but would be very worth it. Closing it doesn't do me any favors. Yeah, I would want this. Yeah, for real and for sure. 7 more days! Okay, that water's tapped. Okay, there we go. And the water's about to expire. So instead of planting new stuff, we're going to say just don't plant any more things. Yep, that's all that's going to do. Nothing to do. Oh, do not harvest unless it's on a planting tile? Yeah, you are. Oh, it's because you're full? Something. Yeah, we're fine. There is stuff to do in range. You just can't do it because you're full. So that can get shut off. Yeah, this is where I really wish there was a rationing system. Because at this stage of the game, it'd be like full rations, double rations, eat up, get a bunch of fat on your bodies. Because when everything returns and we have to turn industry on and everything, we're not going to have that opportunity. Ideally, we're eating well all the time. I forgot what game I played recently that had like a pretty tight rationing system. Aside from like, what am I thinking of? Oh, probably Stronghold is the easiest one that had a rationing system. Yeah, that might be the easiest one. But no, this is great. Very, very little water left. The stuff has a drought resistance of 2 days, so we'll just go crazy for those 2 days, and that'll be that. Yep, starting to dry out over there on the right. That was, what, a 28-day drought? We're doing pretty good. Yeah. And there it went. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I've got a minute. I think it might be time to go sprinkle water on other streamers. There we go. And there we are. Easy. Yeah, I'm very, very confident after a certain point, folks are like, stop doing that. And I'm like, but I want to make sure you're watered. Yeah. Yeah, for a hard map, this one was actually pretty easy, it feels like. The trees are just going to get got, and they'll resist the drought, but I might as well just grab more wood. You can't plant, that's fine. You can't plant, that's fine. Cool. And this is going to die in a day. Oh gosh, we had so much ready. This stuff, it looks like a good chunk of it was in the above 50. Yeah, and this stuff was just ready to party. Okay. Not too bad. Too bad at all. I'm really looking forward to play a map that is designed by Kenderfrog. They pop in here once in a while, and their maps do look a bit more intimidating, but deceptively so. Weird way to say that, but Green Danger Noodle is the one that's... I think they're still playing a Kenderfrog map. And yeah, like I said, it looks like deceptively kind of straightforward. It's like, yeah, no problem. Get some stuff designed and developed and whatever. But there are a lot of hazards in this game that can be timed. Good workout. Hey, welcome back. There's a lot of hazards that can be timed. Bad water sources can be timed. These can be set on a timer, and then so they're inert, but then they just become active. So that throws a curveball. What else? Regular water can be a thing. I think relics and I don't know if they're called relics. Wreckage and stuff can just fall out of the sky. And there's like a lot of neat things that can happen as you're developing everything. For good or for bad or for weird or for worse. But it does still, the maps do still look like a lot of fun. I do want to try. Yeah, I think we can live 3 days without food. So I'm going to come get this. Okay, so we're getting everything hauled out of the thing. Then I'll just decommission it. Let's do this right now. Easy. And if we can get this out. So we were able to get, what was that? Was that about 3 harvests for free out of that? Yeah. It worked out perfectly. You stop. You can't do anything right now, but you'll still need to turn on. Like that. Getting the rest of that. Perfect. You're done. You're on. You're done. Okay, I got nothing to do for 3 days, so let's turn on the industry. Oh man, we should have called it the industry. I like it, but it's really dumb. Which is probably why I like it. Waiting for someone to just say, boo. Bad jokes, and you're bad. You should get used to that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that kind of takes care of all the workers I had. Down by 2. Yeah. Jokes. Oh, boy. Well. Oh, sorry about that. My sinuses are hot to trot. Whoa. I'm still feeling alright, though. I wasn't sure what we were going to do for a timeline for this session. I wasn't sure if it was going to be like, we'll do 1 4-hour chunk and call it there, or what I was going to do. No, I'm feeling alright. So we'll see. We'll see when we get to that half point where we're at. Man, I'm sure these droughts are brutal. I could not tell you. We want more workers, though. Risk it? Yep. Let's risk it. I wouldn't really call it risk at this point, but you get what I'm going with. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. Bring me the water! There we go. So good, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright, come on in. That open. I think I've got all the farms and everything all set up. We're out of bad water, but the industry's primed, ready to work. This is not quite yet. Want to get some water into everything and just kind of do a full reset, right? There's that. You're planting that. Awesome. So this didn't fill up as much as I thought this was going to. We were actually probably okay with that 0.65. Okay. It is raising slightly. Yep. The only thing that would really help now is if we want to really keep this wet is, again, seal this off and then put mechanical pumps or something in here. That would help out. Okay, that's planted. That's being the thinged. Now we're -4 jobs. Uh-oh. What am I good on? We're good on gears for now. We're good on paper for now. We don't have any bad water for explosives. That was easy. Oh, and somebody else died. Boo. Kuna evolved from farmer to scientist. Look at that. There's no real caste system in this game. Beavers do whatever they want. A lot of other games, like maybe similar to this, have a caste system. Like what's a good example? The Anno games. That you have it broken down like menial manual labor to workshop to highborn, or what, I don't know what the names would be, like high society, which allows for like research and money management jobs, and then like royalty or something. Like that's kind of how that gets broken down. But in a game like this, there's no such system. If you have a beaver, they could do everything equally. Ooh, we're getting there. That was fast. Build the thing. Yes. Excellent. I don't know where I'm going to put wood choppy things. This is going to be weird. This is going to be weird. Okay, doesn't matter. Just have at. Kuna evolved? Oh no. No available workers. Okay, well, it said 1, and then it turned to 0. So I need that for... what again? Oh yeah, the new pumps. Yeah! We'll save a bunch of workers, and we'll make more water out of it. That's the real idea with that. These work on the same time interval as a regular pump, but instead of producing 1 water, they produce 5. And instead of needing 5 workers, we only need 3. So it's... jeez, man, you didn't wait. Okay, so once this guy chippity chomps through some of this, I can place into their lumberjack hut. Cobalt! Hello! How are you, friend? Hope you're doing well today. Oh, I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah. There we go. That's what I wanted. Get all that gravy. I call sus? Oh, more beavers have wet fur. Oh. Accidentally, for sure. Yeah, okay. Now I get it. I didn't need more monuments, did I? No. The Fountain of Joy would be neat. The gravy dripped far. It did. It really did. We could do more lanterns, weather vanes, and beaver statues. I would like to get into another source of food, though. But right now, we're going to finish this out so I can lock this down. Lock it with a lock. A literal lock it down. Okay, that's getting all that. All there. All replanted. Numbers are good. Numbers are good. Just in general, a blanket statement. If you wanted my opinion on it, I think numbers are pretty good. I would like to. I think that's our next current project. It was extending this, the zipline station. And I'd like to put another zipline station right here and then block this off, considering how much this is flowing out. So not even super critical. Like, I'll just put dams. But, like, look at how much water is just zooming out of here, right? Yeah, if we can hold that, then I can keep this down for longer. Yeah. We got up to day 28 of droughts, something like that. We're about to hit another big one. We have, like, digits. Yeah. Some are irrational. Some are expressed as letters. They're so weird, man. I did not get any of this stuff done that I wanted. Sad. I could trim out 2 of those. Like that going, please. Also, I think it's a pile. It's also not facing our area. You can get that pine tar and time. All the time. Cool. That gets us treated planks. We could actually start redoing our water stuffs, because sweet brisket. I want to redo our water stuff so bad. 5. We could take 10 workers and turn them into 6 that I need, so that would be perfect. Okay, we're almost full of bad water already. Keep that going. That's gears. Keep that going. I don't need more paper. Thank you. It looks like it's flowing out slowly, so we're just going to shut that down. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, cobalt. I also demolished a little bit here. So this can work a little longer. Oh, 17 days? Easy. No problem. Yeah, 17 days is not a problem. Can you make it down here? Yeah, see, that. That I want to prevent. That I would very much like to prevent. We got some time. Okay, y'all are done. Thanks. And zipline time. Feeling fine because it's zipline time. Cool. There we go. I deepened it on the other side, yeah. Sorry, I wanted to get all that done. Building lacks power. We're all a little powerless. It's okay. It's good to admit that. It shows emotional resiliency. To admit. How many planks do I have? 10! Hey, it's exactly what I need for one of these things. That goes off. Zipline to the otter side. Yeah. Eventually. Eventually. We're probably incredibly stable right now, but we have had 2 droughts that were fairly lengthy right back to back. I still want to be a little safe on how we do any of this, but that's all I want to say. I just want to say the word but. This guy. Not quite. I got planks. This is a nil issue. Yeah, something like that. Then we can also start talking about more of the big boy storage. That would be excellent. Okay. I was afraid it was going to dump it down below. Nothing to do with in range. Dang, son. Look at you. Got that all done in the chop chop. Thank you. Cool. That was easy. And that goes away. Yep, thanks. And that goes away. And that goes away. No leg for me, thank you. I still remember when you thought this was a lost save. Yeah. I didn't I'm a real benevolent kind of leader. And nuking half of the population to make sure the other half survives is a real functional way of thinking, but I don't like to play a game that way. So that's why I was like, I'd rather just restart, honestly, than be like, well, we gotta do this. But I think it's necessary for this level of difficulty to be able to be okay with that. Which is why, like, I don't care for Frostpunk, for example. Is it a good game? I think it's a great game. Oh, I'm not saying they were wrong. It's just when it comes down to it, I don't... Yeah, it's like I said, I don't really care for Frostpunk. Again, Frostpunk, I'll watch someone play Frostpunk. But I think the charm of it kind of left on me when it was like... you can either put the children in school so they work better later, or you can put them to work in the mines. And I'm like, the game does not really give you a lot of room to be altruistic whatsoever, which is fine. I don't need the kid gloves on in a video game. I also am adult enough to say this is a video game, none of this is real, this doesn't directly reflect the kind of person I am. I get it. I totally get it. But it just like, I don't think I'm ever gonna have the good chemicals for the way I want to play. Never touch Frostpunk. Yeah. Yeah, and I understand not every situation's gonna be cheery, rosy, yay, we invented steam power. Like, it's not gonna be that way for every single game. But just like, if I could make my choice, I'd rather be a benevolent leader, altruistic, egalitarian belief style. That's kind of how I like to play, and it just feels so weird. Little Jimmy stole from another guy because he was hungry. How are you going to punish him? And I would be like, why is there not an option to just restate the laws that are governing ourselves under? Why are we punishing, like, they stole because they're hungry. There's a societal problem here. We could probably fix it. Oh, you either beat the crap out of Jimmy or something. I'm like, I don't feel cool with either of these choices. Anyway. Yeah. Same with Mass Effect. I guess I never played Mass Effect. Again, I probably saw it as like, hey, this is a cool game, but it's not a game for me. I don't know. Never make other choices, really. Yeah. Valid. Oh, we've got a boatload of workers. We got a boatload of water that's about to come in, and it's all on the boat. What are we missing here? Logs? That can't be right. Yeah, we've got logs for days. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, that's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And boo-ba-doop. I was very serious when I said I wanted all that removed. That was stupid because I don't have the treated planks ready, but it's fine. It's fine. There you go. That replaced all this. Whenever this guy gets built, we'll set you to high priority, so we'll get treated planks pretty soon. All these little guys are going to be replaced by the Big Chungus Supreme. What do you need? Gears? Ugh. Renegade can get very dark, and Paragon can get very whiffy-waffy. Oh, I didn't read. Okay, within Mass Effect, there are moral choices in a lot of things. The Paragon, a virtue choice, and the Renegade, which goes against conventional ways of operating. Okay. I get it now. Kira, welcome. Yeah. It was weird. When it came to morality games, one of the ones I thought was one of the weirdest... I should start that sentence over, but I'm not going to. One of the weirdest ones I thought was BioShock. I love BioShock. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But the bad decisions are supposed to be outweighing the good decisions, because the way in which it works is there's these characters called Little Sisters, and Little Sisters are small children, and within them fabricate something that powers your abilities. I'm not going to go into all the details, but what's supposed to happen is you fight their protectors, you defeat them, the Big Daddies, and you can either liberate the toxin-producing eel out of the Little Sister, or an amount of this currency they use to power your abilities, or you can kill them for the maximum amount. I always made the good decisions, and it felt weird that I never felt inclined to do a bad guy run, because you get rewarded for being a good guy that offsets the cost or benefit you would have had to be a bad guy anyway. So it was like weird. Like, I never really wanted to go back and be like, well, let's get all the benefit. Let's be the bad guy. Just like it was just so weird from a morality decision that it didn't feel like a different game. So like I watched somebody else play it. It's like the ending's different. It's like, well, I don't give a crap about the ending. Then again, there are a few Renegade choices which are just comical. Example, shooting a hostage and telling the hostage taker, now what? Green Danger Noodle, thank you for the hydrating stretch. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Gonna do the same for you. Oh, here's a stretch. Stretch. Okay. Good stuff. What's another one that was kind of... trying to think... Fable is another morality game that kind of changed how people looked at you. But aside from that, like, it didn't have like a strong gameplay decision, I don't think. The end goals were effectively the same. It's a problem for 99% with a good bad choice. Devs almost push you to play good guy. Obviously, have more quest content. I think it's purely about dev costs. That's true. I also get that you don't want either experience to be a terrible experience. So I do get why it's a certain way. I don't mind playing a bad guy if the reason and lore is good, but I'm not the kind of person to play a bad guy just so I can be a bad. I don't want to hurt innocents just so I can hurt innocents. It doesn't drive me. So yeah. Not even a good guy, but we developed this route. Play it. Yep, that's fair. Totally fair. And we got an ad break kicking off in a few seconds here, folks. Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. Get up, stretch, move around. You gotta take care of your body. This crap can get evacuated. Because we're gonna redo this storage with the big boy storage. For real and for sure. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Enough room for another this pump to go here. The whole deal. I am just gonna get out of my chair and stretch a little bit. But I'm still gonna be here. Mass Effect Andromeda was a train. Is Andromeda an add-on, or is it a completely different game entirely? Belizath? Holy crap, that's an awesome name. Dude, someone's gonna be a questionable antagonist when they grow up. Wrath of Belizath. Name is dope. I got home from the whole day moving around. Oh no! Still do it. Stay limber. Stay hydrated. Eat a sandwich. Have a stretch. Eat a stretch. I don't know where I'm going with any of this. Oh man, getting a stretch in just feels amazing. There's a main trilogy, Mass Effect 1 to 3, then there's Mass Effect Andromeda, which ended up so good it killed the franchise. Literally dead. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that was a good stretch. Right. Our farming is good. Yeah, everything's good. We got planks now. We got some gears. I want to redo some of our infrastructure, some of our storage, really, before we get too much further in. They did my boy Shepard dirty with Andromeda. I'll never forgive BioWare for it. Oh. We got lumber. Now's the time for all this. I think levees and floodgates maybe again. Even if the floodgates are going to be at the same height as a dam anyway. I don't think I need 2 height. 2 height's actually going to cause some problems, so let's keep it to the 1 height. But something like that. Then, you know what I wouldn't mind? While we're over here doing a thing, it was hilariously bad, especially attempts at damage control, which brought journalists straightforwardly lied, literally calling black, white, and so on. Oh. Now I'm intrigued. 4 I think is good. And this is exactly why I wanted this design this way with this thing here. Oh, the plot was missing. Oh. Alright. Got it. Ah, so they turned it into a comedy. Got it. If we could get this, like... I don't have any real strong feelings on where this stuff goes. I just want the expansion options. Like in Mass Effect 1 had good writing, like you exist because we allow it, and you'll end because we demand it. Oh. Fair. I don't need more food. I will need more permanent food. And Andromeda was, oh, this thing is here, I guess. That's practical. That sounds very confusing, for sure. For our lumber production, I think I'm going to turn, well, see how only chunks of this are looking good. Yeah, how do I want to handle this? Ultimately, I'm not sure. We do have this whole thing, which could be pretty good. I need to do some levy stuff. We haven't done any levy stuff. connect to that guy. There is Kakapupu Pee-Pee water there. There's a bunch of metal over here. I got 6 days. We could crank out 2 more farms, another carrot harvest, but I don't think it's that necessary. I want to get this done up first. Okay, so that's on priority. Oh, we might have this done, actually, before the water returns. Excellent. I wasn't entirely sure. But excellent. Can I build another... Isaac? I'm gonna build another one of these. While we're having these periods of, like, I got nothing to do, I wouldn't mind to have this a little more rigorous. There we go. Cool. 4 more builders, just like that. Cleaned up all the refuse. Good stuff. Pause. I don't need you right now. So I want to save this for another pump so that can get evacuated. What they eventually do is re-release 1 to 3 in a so-called Legendary Edition with some much needed tweaks, including DLC and upenders of textures. Alright. Was it at the cost? Like, did you have to buy it again? Or was it like, hey, since you bought the first one and we totally hosed up the second one, or the Andromeda, so we hosed it all up real good, accept this upgrade? Or was it like Skyrim where you gotta buy the whole thing all over again? I'll play Skyrim when they stop touching. You had to buy it again. Okay, after 14 years, that's probably fine. I'd like to play Skyrim again, I guess. I guess I'd also rather play the earlier games, Morrowind. Maybe. Or even Oblivion would be fine. I guess I never really beat Skyrim because I didn't feel emotionally attached to any of it. The graphics were really nice. But I just stayed in the beginning area and just grinded until, like, hey, we have glass weaponry now. Oh, I was actually trying to work on making that. Interesting. Nope. Don't have to do any of it now, because you just pick it up off bad guys. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. There's that. And I think I've talked about this before. The thing that killed it for me was not being able to create your own spells in Skyrim. I enjoyed, it felt like it much more my story kind of a thing when playing the other Elder Scrolls games. I mean, there's still RuneScape servers on and around, sure. Why not? Why not indeed? While we're waiting these 3 more days, I'm actually going to get up and stretch a little bit more. I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Boof. The 2007 style RuneScape? I mean, heck, I almost cracked up in the original Diablo for funsies. But my big buzzkill on that was, oh yeah, you can't run. I keep forgetting that. Also, I still don't think I understand the spell system in that game. You have to find a book and you learn the spell from the book. That's probably fine. That was probably it. I really miss Diablo 2. But it's also the point of I don't really support the company that owns that. So meh. 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 Not gonna do it. 27 free workers. Holy butts. We're still alright on food. Yeah. I'm gonna need more for sure. I generally return to Torchlight 2 about once a year for a good weekend. It's kind of the replay value for me. That's fair. There was one that a friend bought for me called Grim Dawn, which that was weird. Not in a bad way at all. It was just weird. I don't have a better way to say it. It was just weird. And good on paper for now. Its multiplayer does not work at all. I could not, like, with 3 other people, we could not get multiplayer to work at all. I don't know what the issue was. It wasn't even like, open your ports, disable your firewall, It wasn't any of that. It was just, we could not get any of it to work at all. I don't know why. Okay, let's do all this. That all happens. Solo, it's a good time. Solo, it's a real fun time. I think it had like 3 characters that beat the first arc or whatever. Went down and slapped the crap out of the butcher in the prison or whatever. Okay, let's see if this actually stuck. It did. Now I do want water to be able to escape, or this is going to be a problem. So once this all gets filled up... Oh, something hilarious is going to happen, I'm sure. I would like more tweed. You? Yeah, that's fair. I think I liked my Necromancer Summoner build. The Summoner stuff was also kind of weird. I guess I couldn't really easily tell at first glance as to how to get like an army. An army of dudes. That's gonna start flowing in a second. Okay, so good. No issues. I think that kind of fits the bill, right? So now my only question is, how do we get stuff from here into here? Do I still close it? I guess I don't really close it, but this gives me a lot more evaporation area, which is unfortunate. Flooded building. Yup, okay, that's what I thought. Something like that'll help. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll seal this up, and then we'll get these big mechanical pumps. These guys. And just dump the water in, maybe? Oh god. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is a problem. This worked a little less than I thought this was gonna. Yep. All right. It's fine. It'll normalize. Oh god. Okay. Getting the math dialed in. It just, what is acceptable, what isn't acceptable, right? We'll get there. Okay, that's at 0.3. I'm leaving that be. That's at 0. Okay. We're good? 0.85? I think that's great. Okay, awesome. Ooh, that is a lot more water than we're used to having in this zone. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Okay. You wake up. You wake up. I forgot to wake y'all up. My bad. Oh, God. Okay. That's still really dicey. I don't care. Yeah. Oh boy. It's less army of dudes and more having a handful of powerful minions. Yeah, that's totally fair. I think the items I got and the way I built it, I guess I wasn't super clear if certain abilities helped other abilities. And I think again, this is more of a I'm used to information being portrayed a certain way and not oh, your game's bad. That's not my take. This is still at 0.85 and it is flowing like a son of a gun. I mean, mission accomplished. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Just more water in the thing, right? What are you at? 1? Oh, you're at about to be maximum spillage. Oh, sweet. Handy. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately that killed my power though. Because it's flowing through here so fast, and it's not flowing through here at all. Oh, stink! Oh no! I hosed my own power for a little bit of the taste of the good stuff. How do I fix that? I guess... How much power are you making? How many logs we got? Alright, well... I'm making a terrible executive decision about this whole thing. We're gonna go where the power is. 100, 200, 300, 400. If you can dial the main gate back to, say, 1.2, you'll get the flow. Oh, this guy? 1.2 will be too high, though. Look, it's already flooding over here a little bit. I gotta lower it on the other side, maybe. Yeah, okay, so... So like that. And then like this. Whoa, okay. Yep, that was real dumb. Alright. That fixed. The 0.85 is where you were. Also, almost all water goes the other round trip to the map. Yeah, this way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any of that black, blah, blah. I'm panicking because there's so much water. I don't have any of that blocked off yet. This is still flowing over like a son of a gun. Oh, God, that's great. This should... Yeah, this is 0.85. So it is a little open. Oh, this bites. Alright. I think I'm willing to do the transition. And leave it the way it is for now. The smart thing? No, it's not a smart thing. Man, that went catastrophic a little faster than I would have preferred it to be. But this does mean the droughts will be almost inconsequential. You flooded? No, it's very watered and healthy. That's not the argument I have. The other thing we could do now... Oh yeah. Is talk about this. So, we can grill Spatterdock, which is 12 days for 3. And I think we said Spatterdock was one of those things that was a little more efficient in terms of growth. I don't want to place it there, though. I want to place it here. I'm going to think about it a little more. Golly. Well, what I could do is we could do this instead. That's going to cause some slosh. Whoa! Okay. Alright. Alright, yep. Okay. But that'll probably work. Well, hold on. Hold on. It's just got to normalize a little. It's only a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. But if you lower that to 0.8. That'll be fine. I need more flow out. Yeah, it's spilling over everything. Oh, this is dumb and bad. But funny. But also dumb and bad. Oh, boy. Wait, that actually spins the other water things. Yeah, because I shut this off, and this is where it's flowing anyway. Yeah. Yep. But that's okay. I've got a lot of logs, and I don't mind to spend them in this manner. Okay. Pop, pop. Also, I want to move industry over here anyway. Some of it. The metal and explosives maybe I want over there. That's fine. There. Easy stuff. Now that is a stupid amount of power. Okay, so now we're about to hit a drought. Considering there's a ton of water here, I don't think I mind leaving this at 0.85. But maybe I should raise this up completely. Is it flowing out of anything else? It shouldn't be anymore. Now it shouldn't be anymore. Yep, a little bit of a slosh. No big deal. Okay. I think we're safe, and I think we have a dumpster ton more water now, so that's great. I will want to set up another carrot farm potato thing, I think. Agreed. Yep. It'll also evaporate. It'll do a ton of stuff. Yeah, for real. For real, for real. Boop. Boop. Okay, 40, 20. Oh my gosh, I can literally afford one of these. Hot dang. Hot dang. All right. Now, for this, in a single day it'll drain? How so? This is all locked in. You think it'll all drain out in a day? One side is still open. Closed? 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 0.8, which there's no seepage. So it's at it should be at 0.8 right now. Oh, that I didn't see before. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you double checking my math. Ain't no thing. Now, for this, I wouldn't mind to do something a little more creative. We've got this, which I'm happy about, but I also want to see if we could do something... No, you're good. You asked a question. You asked me to verify. I'm glad you did, because I might have forgotten. All gravy, friend, all gravy. All gravy. Okay, so how... Not too sure how I want this to look. But this would be something like this. We would dig down and run a power line like that. And then dig up somewhere, block it off, and then that would be how that connects. I don't think I hate this. I don't like that it costs a lot of lumber, though. Now, for these to connect, these are going to connect down. I'm kind of tempted to... Oh, wait, I just completely forgot about something. I forgot about the bees. I forgot. No. 1, 2, 3, 5. Good enough. 5. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. That's a huge help if we can get that set up. Okay, so there's that. So now how do I want to set this? I wouldn't mind to build... Oh, I need a extract. Extractor would be dope. I guess for this... Until I can bury the line, maybe something like this just to get the game started, right? That's gonna screw with the flow, though. So the thing is, I don't know how this is gonna work if I bury the power line. Oh, yep, sorry, my bad. Because I don't want to interfere with the water flow. But maybe... Maybe we just do this for now. This would be a good maximization of the... Yes, perfect. Oh, that's great. Oh, I like that very much. Okay. So, I don't have a ton of materials to muck about with it. 2 is 5. Quick maths. Also, you didn't specify how much precision you wanted, so 2 plus 2 is 5. Quick maths. You need how much stuff? No, that won't be enough planks to finish this. No. Damn it. Okay, hold on. I would like to let's see, 6, 12. I need 12 planks. Need 12 planks. Then I can get more planks with power. Oh, wow. These are all logs, so demolishing that's not going to help. This, I think, took some planks. And boo. How many? 30 hot jams. That's our guy. All right, get out of here. Get out. 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 In no particular order. You know what? Let's maybe not system shock it that hard. There, that's better. Okay. That's how we're gonna get some planks. But yeah, this is definitely gonna get us proof in terms of... Oh, this needs planks too. Nope. We are looking very, very good in terms of water. So that's another big milestone, I think. Not always so super obvious, but it does feel pretty good. Nope, that's not what I wanted. No! Don't do that. If I do this... The water just sits here? Yeah, the water is somehow in this wreckage, somehow. In a world where water and dry goods can easily be married to no consequence. In a world... this is the run from last time. Yep. So, from playing this map, I've reset one time. We've done some safety saves and some safety reloads, but we've restarted completely just one time. Thought I got you all the planks you need. There's 24 planks in the system, boy. No, there's seriously 24 planks somewhere. The what? Oh, hold on. That's where they are. Yep. Knew it. In a world where potatoes don't exist, one man figured out vodka before potatoes. We're not super sure how that got done, but it did. I'm gonna be so happy to have this done. This wasn't even like a big burden kind of a thing to have done, but I'm gonna look really forward to having this complete. Okay, someone just gotta whack this thing to finish and we're done. Oh, I also need... Right, I forgot the linchpin of the whole thing. I also need, wind. If we could work on that. Yep. Are the outside walls of buildings waterproof? No. Unless it explicitly states it is. So the levees and dams and stuff blocks off water completely. Like it says specifically on the tin. But if water gets on a building, the building becomes disabled. Hey, 99 horsepower. That'll still mean 2 plank makers. Yay! 99 red balloons go by. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Now, it was Kender Frog who actually had a very interesting observation that for these residential districts where the door is on the second floor, the game doesn't give a rip about the first floor. It only cares where the door is. So you technically could place this in water, assuming that the first floor is the only thing that's underwater, and it's fine. Now, they're a map maker. I do trust them, but it's not something I wanted to experiment with. Yeah, food face. I'm just going to pause this real quick. But you can see the water does not touch the door. As long as it doesn't touch the door, it's fine. But I didn't want to experiment with that. Again, they're a map maker. They know their stuff, I'm sure of it, but just not something I want to be like, dur. Alright. So, for this, say 1, 2, 3. And another one for me. Cool. Awesome. It makes a lot of sense for a beaver den. It absolutely does. Yeah. The other structures in the game... I think all other structures in the game have their entrance on the first floor. So that's the only one you can really do that with. But this one also has a second floor, first floor, first floor. But yeah, so that's kind of how that vibes. Dead Soul, welcome! Hope you're doing well today. Hope you had a swell weekend. I'm gonna shut off. Okay. I'll shut you off too. Yeah, let's just keep working on planks. We'll get there. These are all little fun projects I wanted to fun about eventually. I haven't touched the water. Where we at now? 4,500? Awesome. Remove all these, add like 4 more of these biggins, and then we'll just kind of move on with our lives. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Now we had these fine mamma jammas. I got burned my hand on Friday. Got some nice blisters now. Yikes. Well, that's a good sign. It means your body's reacting appropriately to damage. I would much rather prefer you got blisters than your body being like, what do you want out of me? Huh? Huh? Get out of here. Not doing that. What do you want me to do? Get out of here. So I'm glad you got blisters because it means things are working. Now all we need somewhere is some frickin' battery action. Might be able to have an industry that can stand for more than 2 cycles. Hey, that's two. Ah, and the wind died. Man. Don't know what to do with this place. Goodness gracious. Oh, there's actual limit of hydrations you can do for somebody? Oh, I didn't know. No. Guess I knew that was a thing. I just didn't think anyone would have put a limit on that. Huh. Had a second, was gonna go hydrate a fool. It did. Hey, our power's actually looking somewhat positive. Does it have a thing here? No. This does, though. 0. They must have added that recently, because I don't remember this being a thing. Where it actually says how many horsepower a thing has? Yeah. That's new. I don't know how new, but that is new. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. What's a CMS? Content management system? Where do you see CMS? Oh, centimeters squared? Cubic meters squared. I would assume CMS is cubic meters squared. Green Danger Noodle. What? How you doing, friend? Kinder Frog, hello. Danger Noodle. Did that work? Okay. I'm trying to do both. I don't know if I need to do both. Meters. Meter to the power of 32? Wait. That's how you make like a black hole. Hold on. That can't be right. But yes, Green Danger Noodle is a delightful Twitch streamer. Whenever I'm not streaming, I like to catch their streams. And they're also playing Timberborn. I've learned a lot of really cool things from them, so make sure you take an opportunity to go check them out. I'd consider it a personal favor. Yeah. Yeah, apparently. I'm all trying to figure out what I want for breakfast. They're all crunching tesseracts and stuff. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah, this is working good. I've got enough room for 2 more, and then we're gonna be out of paper, which is fine. The whole objective of using that paper is exactly what I'm using it for. Just get as much of this resilient power online. So what are we at now? 700? Awesome. I can actually keep everything running to make more stuff. Tesseracts are great foods. You can only has them one time, though. Before your insides go brr 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 brr. And then that's it. We got 20 days. Man, I got time. We still have water in the main basin? Dude. Dope. Feels like it's sticking around a bit longer. Cubic squared is like M6. Yikes. No. It really doesn't. Alright, if we can get this all hauled out of here. Perfect. So, Green Danger Noodle, do you have any Tesser snacks? If you ever have to surrender yourself to a deity to be consumed, you are a snacrifice. Yeah, same deal. These are dad jokes. Green Danger Noodle, do you have any pictures of any of your builds today? Tell me, how did you progress? How you feeling? How's the jaw? I hope you're still on a positive recovery train. And everything's going all right. And of course, Kender Frog, welcome. Hope you are doing well as well. Yeah. What are we short on? Gears and planks, yep. I wanted all this lumber pulled out before I do anything else. Yeah, sacrifice. I prefer string noodles. A higher dimensionality is much more pleasurable. It's a tactical thing. It's a mouth feel conversation now, not a volume conversation. All right, I get it. Jaw's getting better. Colony's going good. Expanding into bots and pushing into metal farms. Let's send the colony. But please do, yeah. I love sharing when someone is like, I've worked on a thing, whether you're happy about it, not happy about it, proud of it, whatever. Like I love to share people's work if it's something they're willing to share. So yeah, please do. It's always cool to see how folks, like I said, the main thing is like, how do folks emphasize their gameplay? Storage, industry, trying to do some blocks, trying to make sure that you've got some resilient storage or whatever. Like, what is the most important thing, right? You can see that in a build. Oh, this is a very, very nice one. You can see the whole base and everything. Yeah, check it out. Oh, hold on. Let me paste this in the right spot. I pasted it in a message to myself. Good. Because I'm very, very good at video games. Surviving. Saramara, absolutely. For those of you just joining, that's how we say things in the affirmative when we play Timberborn. I think I was looking through the names of... beavers, and I came across Saramara, and I'm like, holy crap, that's awesome. That's our new way to say something is positive. It's all coming up Saramara. No more Millhouse. No more Millhouse Van Houten in this house. Nope. All Saramara. Which was a fun little conversation departure from a game that we played called Airborne Empire, which all the names, and my stance is still firm on this, all the names are all Rockstar names. So anytime you hire someone new to join your colony, it's always like, announce it to the top of your head. And coming up for tonight's main event, we have Rockstar Galactica. We've got Marine Fowler on drums, Jay McHenry on whatever. Just like all names just shouting out the top of your lungs. It's just like all kinds of cool stuff. Is Saramara from the realm of Burgard? Probably. It's from this game we saw. Just one of the guys named that way, but I mean, might as well could be, might as well have, yeah, all the time, might as well could have. Okay, so this is more than enough air power for us to keep everything running, even at really terrible power output. Duke Speed, I think that might have been someone's name too. Thunder McHenry. Kind of stuff like that, yeah. Alright, so I want to move some more industry over here. We already have planks coming here to make this, so anything that already requires planks, like gears, might be a fine choice. I've been really messing around with gears a bunch. We need a dumpster ton of gears, for sure. If I could get like 3 or 4 of these placed, that would be awesome. Not without making it look dumb, but that's okay. I'm not trying to make this look super fancy. Gears are this thing. And this needs to get removed. Yeesh. Perfect. Priority on that, please. Thank you. So over here is going to be this probably full of logs, because it's going to feed... Oh, planks. Because it feeds both of these processes anyway. So you are planks. Always ask. That's pine resin. That's fine. No erosion, but there are quote-unquote waves. I'll give you an example. So you can see where there's water and where there isn't. Oh, it all evaporated. Oh, boo. Alright, anyway, yeah, it does have, if you have a area with a lot of water and an area with not a lot of water, and you dam the torpedoes and raise the gate wall or lower it, you will have a bit of a wave, but not like a tidal wave, like not tsunamis or anything. Not anything like that, no. I completely forgot about how power is supposed to look with it. Dang it! Dang it! Going up and over is expensive and stupid, and I don't want to do that. You can be gears, thanks. How do this? I don't know. Let's see here. I can't build over this, can I? I guess if you build like a really big reservoir and stop and drop the gate, because there are these controllable gates called floodgates, you could build like a big one and then just drop the gate and create like a tidal wave, sure. But there's nothing in the game mechanics that's going to be like you're being slapped in the face by a tidal wave on the regular. Like that's not a thing that's happening. I'm a little frustrated as to I didn't think this through, but that's okay. Just want the production. We can build it cleaner later. So that goes away. Those two go away, so you can actually build it all out. Perfect. Yeah, like I said, the water isn't just going to go absolutely crazy and knock you down for no reason. Build too far from a district. You're too far from a district. Can't believe we have to have this conversation. I mean, I can, but whatever. You just get that out of there. Thanks. We'll build the thing. We'll put it back. It'll be fine. Now good? Now good. Planks, logs, paper. We're at paper. But now that we're moving this, we're good on gears. Awesome. I would like a really, really big chunk of paper to be stored up. If someone could come and grab all this, that would be just splendiferous. Splendiferous chips. Oh, from Poorly Drawn, I think? Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. How are you today, Hat? I hope you're doing well. For those that don't know, Hat is a wonderful streamer. We were just talking about them before. Their GPU has had a bit of a tumble, and we're hoping for a quick recovery. A thing. Let me try reading that all over again. Holy crap. A thing I found. Uninstalled GPU sent in for repair. Awesome. Please keep us posted. You can still see some of Hat's older videos. Hat. That work? Hey, there we go. So definitely check out what they've got there. 1 to 4 weeks? Ouch. That's nuts. Hold on, 2 seconds. That gets built. Okay, Kinect's real nice. Neat. I need a lot more paper. Okay, you got your old PC up and running. Awesome. Are you streaming? It'll be lower end games. Okay. Well, no, it's still awesome that you're still able to stream. I'm really happy about that. Not ideal for sure, but that's still good. Okay, so the thing I found in the wiki about water evaporation is that water evaporation is dominated by block sides, not connected to other water blocks in 3 dimensions. This also means that water will drain through the ground. Yep, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Just download a new one and see some banger deals on that one website. Gosh, that would be something, wouldn't it? Yeah, just go download more RAMs or whatever. Sure. Sure. No, that's fair. I mean, still, you're a great streamer. So whatever you want to do, whatever you're going to play, still worthwhile, still happy to send folks in your direction. Yeah. I need more dynamite? No, I have 108. Oh, have a lot of that. Good on that. That can go away. Okay. All this takes is logs, so this doesn't take long for me to build this out. Alright. Once we have a more permanent industry going on, I need to talk about trees. We gotta figure out what we want to do about trees. No, Kuna and the 8 rings died of old age. No! That's 2 Kunas in one stream. I don't know if my heart can handle this. Kuna, come back. You can blame it all on me. Yeah, did make sure to send it with the insurance. Even if you lose the package, you can buy a new one from the insurance. Okay, good. I'm glad you're covered. Yeah. Did you say you were going to stream today? I know you said not today. I wasn't sure if that was an answer to the, oh, could you just go download one? You just go download one. It's fine. Okay, and stop. Stop. Act. Perfect. Thank you. That'll cut that walking distance. We'll head to bed soon. Got it. Okay. Well, I do hope you sleep well, friend. Get with stuff. More food. More food and more trees. So this is gonna get that sweet oak. Where are we at? Yeah. Reminds me, I've extended my warranty on my headphones for almost 10 years. How the hell did you do that? You just keep calling back and be like, well, I guess I'll have to go somewhere else. And they're like, no, Kira, come back. We need your business. I mean, I would believe it if that was the conversation. Why don't they take the zip line back? Is this technically a lot shorter? Oh, that might be terrible. That might technically be a lot shorter. Alright. This needs some rearranging. The uninstalling took a while and just been playing with Mila a bit and YouTube playing in the background. That makes sense. Yeah, they previously apparently had 9 months of coverage, so I have to pay a full amount of it. That's... I don't have language for that. Not appropriate language. I'm really sorry you have to put up with that. It's the poops. It's the absolute poops. I guess I did have language for it. Okay, it's just too many connections, which is fine. I don't know why I'm building this then if I'm just gonna use this guy, so don't do that. Oh, ouch. Do you have to pay inflation prices, or is it do you pay the same price as before? Ooh, 3090's nice. Well, I guess I shouldn't say that considering the success rate you've had with it. Okay. What if I told you I was still rocking my 1080? I'm not, but that's in a different PC, but I still do 1920 1080 60 frames, and I'm at my 1080 is still rocking. It's solid. But I did get a good deal before all the prices went up and before I lost my job. Oh, the 1070s are also good. Okay, I think 3 farms is where we're at with this. I think that's perfect. That should get our everything ramping up pretty nice. We can start talking about decommissioning more of these, which is what I want to do. Go away. I noticed that no one else is walking on the path, which is a good sign. So when the haulers come and get this, they should not walk back. Got a free server, 2060 Ti, so free GPU. Nice. These can all be evacuated as well. 8 more days. Oh, we've got plenty of water for 8 days. Easy. Back with food. Colony plans for the stream. It's been more stabilization efforts for this one. I'll wait till it's daytime. Got the first pair from a shop, big chain with warranty of 3 years. Cable broke. Went to the shop, got a replacement. Gave me the same model, new warranty. Cable broke again. Mix up melts and deduct the price. That's awesome. This session was more expanding the industry and stabilization. I don't like having one gear maker, and I reduced one gear maker so I get some more paper. So that's a big thing. Upgrading to big boy storage. I used to do with a GeForce 1080. I'm not anymore, but like that is still in a machine in the other room that I could pop on in case this one ever bit the crap. But when I bought this system, yeah, that one was with most, if not all, of my YouTube career when I was just starting off in YouTube. That 1080. I don't know if I had something else before. I don't know what I'm using now. I'll have to look up how to look up system specs in Linux. I never actually have that information on speed dial. Once I get it assembled, I put all the boxes in a bigger box and put that box in the garage. In the garage. In the garage. Ooh, that all got evacuated quick. Boop, 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 ba-doop. Okay. Actually, I did want to decommission this and move it 1 square to the right. That's okay. Not a problem. Hardly an inconvenience. Do a little more cleanup here before we get the... Yeah, get rid of that, thanks. That... Okay, underground pile costs, let's see, 300 logs. If I could just do this, that'll be perfect. For whatever reason, when stuff is on the ground, no one wants to pick it up or use it to build things. It has to be taken to storage first. I don't know if that's something that is just a big lapse of judgment in my big dumb brain. It's mostly unused space, so when I say big, it's mostly for comedy. But the thing of it is like, if you wreck this building and that has all your logs in it, you can't use those logs to build anything. So I'm just doing a transfer so I can smash this and move it around a little bit more. 3 pumps I'm fine with. We're going to build another one of these right here. Yeah. It's just going to be a lot of moving stuff around while we've got the time. Food looks good. Everything looks good. It's just... Oh, wait. No, I don't need to pause this. Right. Yeah, that's a good way to say that. Big brains have longer... Yeah, the synapses just... Oh, it's... They're running like it's the like a freaking trip to marathon. They should, yeah. I forgot who mentioned, but they were like, yeah, it's union rules. They gotta inspect the product before it gets used again. I'm like, oh, you know what? That's fine. You know what? I changed my mind about this now. I want to put the big storage here. It's easier to code, have everything do it from a warehouse. No, that does make sense. What pigeonholed me, though, was I had a storage like this, full of everything, and I destroyed it. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to build that somewhere else. But I needed the materials that were in it to do the building, and I didn't think about that. So I placed it, and it was all just shrugged shoulders. Well, I don't have any materials, boss. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks. You do, but I get it. So you got to be really careful when you destroy your last storage. So now we'll move this. Yeah, I was going to move it right one, but I don't want to do that. And then evacuate. And our haulers union's probably going to be freaking annoyed. Now we got an ad break in about a minute here, folks. Really good time to get up, stretch, and move around. Oh, wow. It's already been 3.5 hours? Jeez. On my 1060 now. If I know you don't want to and such, but can that Can that do like 1080, 60 frames? Like, I know that's not ideal, but that'd still be a fine viewing experience. Yeah, yeah, that's kind of that's kind of what I was getting at. Is like maybe you could, but maybe you don't. Yeah. Okay, so what do we have now? A lot going on. We built 2 more of these guys. We built 2 more of these guys. We're sitting at what now? 3,900 seems a little low. That does seem... Oh, because this one. Yeah, okay. So we're at about... We're at more storage, but less space. I have to put my main screen down to 2K from the regular 4K, otherwise YouTube becomes a slideshow. Oh, I believe that. I believe that 100%. Oh, man. Oh, man, for real. Alright, this looks like this. I do want another one of these built, though I won't be using it. Just to be ready for it. Because what's ultimately going to happen, knowing how I play, is I'm going to lose vision on all of this. I'm going to lose vision completely, and I'll be like, we got so much water, doody-doody-doo. And then we're going to come back later, and it's like, why is everyone dying of thirst? Oh my gosh, damn the torpedoes, get the pumps online. I'm going to completely forget. This is stupid overkill. I need 2 of these to run, but I want 4 ready. Yeah, they are really good. They're delicious. What do we got for planks and stuff? We have 116 sap. That's good. This can all shut off. You can shut off. That's going to take a fortnight to get ready, but do this. Okay. That. 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 And that. A little bit of cleanup here. Easy stoof. Done. Done, done, done. Okay. Got a bunch of metal. I'll go walk Mila. Okay. Be safe, my friend. Safe. Okay, so that'll put us at what, 6,000 water? Yeah. Oh, 6,300. Something like that. Perfect. We got treated planks. The next thing I want to work on is extract. Yeah, extract would be great if I could get that going on. I should really put it over here because this is where it's going to get got anyway. Centrifuge. Yar. I want to get power over here though. Building the platforms and platforming it over seems really stupid. Yeah, that seems really stupid. I don't want to do this. I also need some power retention, which I don't have. Putting it here doesn't make any sense because we gotta walk all the way over there to get it to go. Forget that noise. I guess I kind of answered my own question, didn't I? I know they'd never add it to the game, but gosh, you know what'd be really awesome? Is some sort of wireless power. Yeah, that would be incredibly cool. I know they'll never add it, because, you know, that breaks balance in a billion ways, but still. That'd be really freaking cool. Okay, that looks good to me. For as little good as that's going to do, that looks good to me. I do want extract. Because I really, really, really want to get into digging and tunneling and all the stuff Yeah, could use windmills. It's just I've got all this power here. Actually, you know what? Cancel all that. I forgot that I built this neat little 3x3 here for our power grid. Or for our research. That's way more palatable. Yeah. Oh, this is good. No, go. Yeah, go away. Go away. Go away. Okay, good stuff. Oof. Thank you for saying that, though. Otherwise, I would have just ad infinitum myself into oblivion. That would have been bad bears. Just bad bears. Yeah, that should work. Okay, let's go pop up in the gate. That should be fine as it is. Oh, we just ran out of water. Dies in 0.6 days. I don't think you're going to get saved, friend. It's coming, but there's a lot of these pitfalls. Oh, it's coming. Oh, 1.6. Oh, okay. Less dire than I thought. Big power poles would be really cool. Even if it would be prohibitively expensive. I think it'd be really, really cool. Yeah. So why do I need extract? Extract for bigger kabang bang. That gets unpaused. Now, Rada workers again. I can get paused. Are we on gears and stuff? I'm out of gears. Okay. Now this should start spinning. Ooh, okay. 2,000 power. Hot jams. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Where are all my workers, though? Oh, a little bit of flooding. Okay. This had to be 0.85, I think. Yeah, it'll normalize. Eventually? 0.8, 1. Yeah. You down by 1. And you're already spilling over the side. I find this funny, if anything. Dies in 10 days because flooded. Alright. What is this set to? Oh, God. Okay. I think I set you to 0.85. Okay, I think that's better. We'll need a day or two for that to normalize, but that should be fine. Okay, what are we missing here? Planks, gears, metal blocks. Planks, gears, metal blocks. Okay. But now, the big waters. Oh yeah, adding that substation right here, that helped out a ton. Okay, still a little bit of flooding. Still a lot of bit of flooding. I guess 6... I mean, realistically, just don't let the water come in the first place. Say 1. That's still not good enough. Let's say 1... Okay. 0.3? Okay. Holy crap, it's all over the place. Alright, 0.75. Is that better? Yes? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. I think I just need... Yeah. I think I need to just go block it all off and call it a day. I think that's probably where my headcanon is at. Just go up there and just absolutely block it off and be like, there we go. We're not messing with this anymore. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. We're not messing with this anymore. All right. This was a big project I'm waiting on. Hey, there we go. Elixir. Ether? Whatever. Now, just give me the big guy. I do want all this in due time, in due time. Food is still good. That's all good. Yep, there we are. Nice. All right. Now, the power grid. I do want some battery stuff. Where'd be a fine place for me to dump that? I don't want to waste a ton of planks just going everywhere, though. We preserve the... Well, we have the hookup right here. I kind of don't see why not. I don't just put it here. So, here. This. Let's see here. That looks fine. Thank goodness that is not expensive. So, just to start... let's say 3. I could always move the ladder. This is a little bit more generous on the space. Eco. Man, you slept like a brick, man. You went through the first half of my stream without hooting and hollering. Tootin' and hollering. Actually, just use the big kid stuff. So we can make it to the other side. Cool. Hi! Oh my goodness, you came in hot. Yeah, come on up, man. He was chill all day so far. It's almost time for a break anyway. It is officially getting much brighter right now. No birds today. But yesterday, the day before, birds like a swarm. And I'm like, dude, it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I shouldn't have migrated back yet. Oh, Nedved says hi. Good. Yeah, morale. Hey, sister, come on up here. Ow, claws. Okay, thank you. Okay. That's just gonna chunk through all that chunk. I have my water. Let's say hi to Nedved. Come on. Come on. I gotta squeeze your butt so you say hi to people, or what? Don't squeeze my butt. That's kind of what he says. Oh no, a bad tide. Oh my god. Are we getting enough water here? We have 7 kits and okay. He is not a fan of me or what I'm about this morning, apparently. I don't know if you heard that thump. But he just left. Cut that off for a while. How much extract do I have? Enough of that. Okay, now we could use a little more water. Yeah, bad tides are going to be interesting because we're going to lower this and hope that it all pushes out, but I really don't want stuff flowing in. Should be fine. We could probably be fine for a 30-day bad tide without stressing too much. I think we've shattered our water records, which is good. Okay, how far are we now? Okay, just one more is all we can do. Hiya. Hiya, hiya. There you go. Awesome. Okay. That's going to be dumped off somehow. Oh, you already got it. Awesome. Okay, and now we just hook this puppy in. And we have some battery power. There it is. Done. Boop, boop, boop. 12,000. That's about what I would like. Yeah. Wonder if it'd be a good idea to make your main water gate narrower. Could. So there's less flow into the thing. Could be. What we could do is there's an option. You can set it to either link or not link. So we could just synthetic, just here. All the way up. All the way up. There you go. So now we've controlled that a little bit better. Hard to see at night. I get it. But is that about your thinking? Still a little bit of spillage over here. Still a lot of spillage over here. Try that. Pretty much. Fair enough. We have 5 people not working? Yeah, this map would be perfect for the Iron Teeth. Oop, there we go. All of our water's almost full. Fantastic. I think I need more workers. Oh, we have 10 kits and 5 beds. Okay, we just had like a boomer die off kind of a thing. And that's still getting built. What are you missing? Gears, I'm guessing? Yeah. Dude, it's all gears and springs all the way down. Gears and springs all the way down. So you go away. Nedved's gonna be live in 15 minutes. Bro, when you go live, we'll be more than happy to give you a shout. Nope. Scram. Ooh, there's a little wave action. Alright. No! Yeah. We're low on... Oh, we're actually really low on lumber. Okay, we gotta have a lumber conversation. We have 151 treated planks. Yep, that's good. Don't tell nobody. It's a secret. Building lacks goods. Is it planks? It sure is. Oh, it's lumber. Yep. Pause, 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 pause. You can turn... never mind. I don't have any workers for this anyway. There we go. Whole mess of them just grew up. Look at that. Neat. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a secret. I don't know why I find that funny, but I do. Alright. It's a 20-day drought. Do I need more sap? No. Happens first, thanks. That's cutting. Good. Okay. That can get turned back on even though I don't need it. Yeah. It's a secret. Cast my magic spell. Keep it a secret. Eco, my boy. He's just having an attitude about him today, which is fine. I get it. I get it. Yep, we're just out of gears now. And I don't think we're using planks to build anything? No, we're pretty solid. You got foodies. Get some foodies myself in about 10 minutes. I gotta get me some crouch. Oh yeah, I set that stuff to not chop. Yeah, I'm making an executive decision, thank you. I would like more stoof. No, it dies because it's flooded. Sluices. Yeah, sluices and a lot more resiliency here would be ideal. We got the metal now, and we should have the planks and everything forced. Oh, this all has to get removed. That goes away. Oop! I overshot that. Pretty hilariously. Okay, do we have everything here? We do not. Look at how gross that is. Goes away. Okay. Good stuff. Yes, Nico, my boy. Having a day. In a few minutes here, I'll take my normal break in between the streams. I'll play with him for a little bit, 5-10-ish minutes, something like that. Just to make sure he knows he's appreciated and loved. But that's kind of the thing when you're at the stage of the game I'm at with my man. You want to come back up? Do you want to come back up here? No. You want to be social? So much attitude out of you. Oh boy. You're adorable, don't ever change, whatever. Also, don't let me help you or anything. That would be a tragedy. Oh, how is this facing? Oh, the other way. Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, I want to do a little more cleanup here. I haven't had anything really speak out to me with how I should do our layout in terms of farming. I'm not really too sure what I want to do about that. Get that built. Cool, thanks lads. Oh, we could do more scrap metal. Yeah. 6, oop. 6, there we go, perfect. Okay. I am going to take that break. Nico is seeming quite restless, and I loves my boy. So we're going to go ahead and do a save here. I keep forgetting about my screensaver project. Oh well, that's fine. And another safety save like that. Cool. So if you're joining us on YouTube, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and I hope to catch you all next time.